Welcome, everybody, to what I can confidently say is hands down the craziest, most elaborate video we've ever done. So the best way to get started that I reckon is that we should go around and just say our name, the channel we're from, and the character I'll be voicing. So I'll start us off. My name's Jake. I'm from Hot Quality Content, and aside from being the host, I'll be your stage directions today.
I am Mud. I am from HQC, and I will be playing the green Powerpuff Girl Buttercup.
I'm Ian. I'm also from Hot Quality Content, and I'm playing the dual role of Mojo and JoJo.
I am Joquin. I am from Hot Quality Content, and I will be playing additional voices.
The favorite character.
Hi, I am Bruce, a.k.a. KIRAMIDHEAD from KIRAMIDHEAD and the Screenplay Archaeology Show, and I'm going to be playing the narrator and Professor Drake Utonium.
Take your time. I know it's a tough question.
I'm Christina. I'm from Random Ramblings, and I'll be playing Blossom.
And I am Molly. I am from Random Ramblings, and I will be playing Bubbles.
Wonderful. And just so the audience knows, I printed out physical copies for all of Hot Quality Content, so if you hear some pages flipping, it's sorry. It's just better to have it physically. But couple notes before we get started. For the audience who doesn't know, this is an actual script that the CW wrote based on the Powerpuff Girls. They were just calling it Powerpuff, which is a terrible title. This script is 60 pages long. It's broken down into the usual format of a CW pilot, complete with commercial breaks. Makes sense that each break will probably just stop for a minute and talk about what we just read. However, if we're reading the script and any of us have a comment or thought about something, feel free to chime in. That's why we're doing this. Just be conscious of other people talking, since we're doing this with a ton of people across 3 different states at the exact same time. So, without further ado, KIRAMIDHEAD, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Random Ramblings, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
And Hot Quality Content, are we ready?
Jesus
As
Christ.
ready as I can be.
Yeah, pretty much.
Then
Ready
let's
as I'll
start
ever be,
reading
boss.
the CW's Powerpuff pilot. Here we go. Exterior, big blue endless sky. Day, super 2003. Immediately got a title card starting off the pilot.
Of course.
Of over a blue sky, because that wasn't clear enough, filled with cotton candy clouds.
Literally cotton candy?
I hope not.
I hope so.
Like, can you eat them?
Sounds delicious. What's stopping you from eating regular clouds? Besides that, the fact that they're really high in the sky.
We're one line in.
Yeah, I know.
we are one
Yeah,
of
okay,
them.
I gotta go. Once upon a time, in the early 2000s, there were 3 extraordinary sisters who were destined to save the world.
Blossom Utonium, 7. Soars up into frame. Blossom can fly. Oh, really? And effortlessly, even in the impractical pink dress she wears. So they lampshade the dress. That's funny.
Come on, guys. He's getting away.
Blossom was the leader, the go-getter, the goody-goody.
That's just funny. Buttercup Utonium flies up next to her sister. She's a scrappy, scowling tomboy wearing a green dress.
Come on, guys. He's getting away. Please, we always catch them.
Buttercup was the tough one, the hard-ass, if you'll pardon the idiom.
I won't.
Buttercup zooms off. A green blur. Bubbles Utonium in a blue dress, pigtails, and adorable smile. Oh, she gets more descriptive features than the other ones. Rises up beside Blossom.
It's because she's the blonde one.
I spy a camera crew. We're gonna be on TV tonight. Woo!
Let's focus on finishing the job and protecting our city.
Well, don't forget to smile. Daddy always says our image is as important as our efficacy.
Why they gotta do that? I know it's their dad, but they could phrase it any other way.
You guys can't visually see us, but all of HQC is just losing our shit right now. So
I'm gonna fucking die.
she grins, touching her dimples with her index fingers.
And Bubbles was the sweet, upbeat, and cheerful one, most of the time.
Title: Powerpuff Girls, even though it's just called Powerpuff. The 3 girls dip down together, diving toward diving toward a marauding 3-headed Pegasus monster, big as a building, wreaking havoc on the city. We only see it briefly. Don't worry, for the
of guys.
VFX artist
Yes.
doing it. That's in the script.
Time to kick some beasts.
She bursts
What a
ahead of them,
line.
hooking. Jeez, stop bursting. Bursting ahead of them, hooking swiftly around a welcome billboard that reads, "The City of Townsville, home of the Powerpuff Girls." It bears cartoon likenesses of the girls. A triptych of brief exclamation point action shots. Buttercup punching the beast. Bubbles stunning it with her ice breath. Blossom tying it up. Townsville cheers them on. The girls take a bow.
These exceptional girls were not born, but created by the brilliant Professor Drake Utonium. Fucking Drake.
Interior. Professor Utonium's lab. Day. Super hot. Super. Sorry. 1996. 7 years early. Oh my God. Wow. 7 years
What a good
earlier.
script.
How many layers of flashback are we? Drake Utonium, a debonair scientist in his 30s, toils in a lab surrounded by mysterious equipment and colorful compounds. There's an explosion of light, red, blue, and green, as new life blooms from a pipier.
He'd long dreamed of being a father, but his grandiosity prevented him from pursuing this goal in the usual manner. Grandiosity kept him from fucking? What?
Sure. He's just like, no, I'm too important for this.
He downloaded Tinder just to constantly swipe left.
Yeah.
Drake didn't just want children, he wanted
Drake lifts the tinted lab goggles off his face, astonished.
phenomena.
Thank you, Ian.
I
Thank
got
you so
you.
much, Ian. Above him, in the magic fogged air, we see the silhouettes of the hovering, newly made Powerpuff Girls. Drake turns to his gawky, cowering lab partner, Dr. Joseph Mojo Mondel.
Wait a
Mojo
minute.
claps, though he looks a bit uncertain.
But
Shouldn't it be Jomo?
It's been a while since I watched the show. Didn't he make them on accident?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's an
Sugar,
accident.
spice, and everything
It's
nice.
literally in the intro.
Yeah,
These
but
were
then
the-
one day an accident happened, and then he hit the chemical X
with
the
his
broom.
elbow.
Like,
He was trying to make children, but he did do it by accident, making them super.
He had like a fucking ladle and he just slammed into it at like Mach 7.
Who puts Chemical X directly above what you're doing?
Dr.
You want to
Drake
talk about?
Utonium.
You guys want to talk about inaccuracies? Bubbles isn't the one with the ice breath. It's Blossom.
There's ice breath?
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
guys are
know
getting paid? I didn't even register that.
Mojo.
congrats, you did it.
I couldn't have done it without you, Mojo.
Interior Professor Utonium's house kitchen evening. The girls, the professor, and the professor's girlfriend, Sarah Bellum,
Oh
30s.
my
What a
God.
game.
redhead with kind eyes, because it's the CW and not everybody's a 10. Enjoy a cozy, laughter-filled dinner.
He's dating Miss Bellum.
Whoa.
He has a girlfriend, but he can't have children. What?
She's
Okay,
not
never mind.
worthy.
Sarah Bellum is trying to keep her figure.
Sorry, babe, your IQ's a little bit too low for my phenomena, children.
For years, all was well in the Utonium household. Not in the bedroom, apparently. The sisters were the best of friends. Drake was a proud papa. His girlfriend, Sarah, had become like part of the family.
Off this allegedly warm scene, we cut to exterior First Bank of Townsville. Dusk. Imagine owning a bank in Townsville, bro. You're done.
You're done.
A crowd cheering as the girls descend on villain fuzzy lumpkins and snatch
Yeah.
bags of
Let's
cash from his
go.
clutches.
The girls were beloved heroes in Townsville, a city mysteriously besieged by villainous creatures and crooks. I like that they're like pointing out the trope of just things showing up for no reason.
Live action Townsville in my head looks like the town from Cat in the Hat.
I'm just imagining Gotham, but bright.
Really bright Gotham.
Pastel Gotham.
Everyone looks up as the Powerpuff Girls begin performing an adorable synchronized dance routine. in
Why?
midair.
I know why. Spectacle.
It's like CW's The Boys. The girls. The girls. It's called
The girls. Drake turns to a news camera filming the spectacle, pumping his fist.
Girl power.
You're not pumping anything else.
Interior, Joseph Mojo Mondel's house. Same. Reveal Mojo watching the spectacle on television in his DIM. His dim. Oh my god.
We're good.
I was like, what the
Christ.
fuck does that stand for?
Clinical,
Dim,
bro.
depressing den. He glares, sick with envy.
Dr. Joseph Mojo Mondel was not so delighted with the Powerpuff Girls. He resented their celebrity, especially since he'd helped Drake discover Chemical X, the mutagenic substance that gave the girls their powers. But Drake, wrapped up in the limelight, seemed to have forgotten about their decade-long partnership. Oh, so it's the ooze from Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yep.
Mojo turns off the TV. He walks to the window.
He'd hoped to use the chemical to gain powers himself. He still can. Powers he'd use for good, but what use would it be now? Mojo wasn't cute. He didn't have sugar or spice or anything nice. He was just a plain old boring man.
As
For
Mojo gazes out the window whilst being a plain old boring man, we see 3 glittery streaks of color appear in the sky. Red, green, and purple. Ha, just kidding, it's actually blue. It's the girls. We swear we even hear a giggle. A boy runs up from behind, nose pressed against the glass. This is Mojo's son, Jojo, 8.
Dad, were those the Powerpuff Girls?
I wish I could fly. They're all so cool, especially Blossom.
Off Mojo stewing. Interior, Professor Utonium's house den day. The girls and Drake watch a live news broadcast. Mojo stands at a podium at a televised rally. The underneath reads, Concerned Scientist. Oh, it's one of those banners. I get it. Concerned Scientist holds anti-Powerpuff rally.
Am I holding an anti-Powerpuff Girl, like...
Rally, yeah.
Why?
To stir up the people.
Because he's jealous.
I worked with the professor for years. Believe me when I tell you, he's power-hungry and duplicitous. He stole Chemical X from me. I know the Powerpuff Girls are protecting us from monsters, but who will protect us from the Powerpuff Girls?
Bro, who watches The Watchmen?
But we'd never.
He's a sad, bitter man. Don't worry,
Little
you're
dick.
more popular than ever.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Drake was right. The girls had a national fan club. Licensed merch, even their own cartoon. Ha ha.
Boo.
But Mojo isn't their only enemy. They're about to face an even more evil, more formidable, far more
That was
formidable.
a lot of words.
A force that's defeated innumerable gifted children. Puberty.
Interior, Professor Utonium's house, early morning. Super, 2013. A siren blares. Buttercup, Bubbles, and Blossom, now teenage... Oh, they're angsty, I get it. Shuffle out the front door, suited for combat in their iconic dresses. They look sullen and reluctant.
I don't believe the Riverdale girls are here.
Why is this description hung over? Are we fighting Swampy again? Who has the brief?
First of all, you should act more hungover, thank you. Drake pops out of the house, followed by Sarah.
Bubbles, wait, where are your pigtails? You have to stick to the character Bible. What?
She's not a character, Drake.
Joken said something.
Only took 4 pages.
She's a real human.
I know that, which is why I've allowed her to select 2 outside friends and unlimited after homeschool activities. Buttercup, I don't appreciate the look on your face right now.
Can you blame her? She's 17 and she's up at the butt crack of dawn to fight a talking swamp.
Sarah said butt crack.
I want to fight a talking swamp.
Sarah, as always, I appreciate your concern for my family, but you're not part of it.
Oh my god! Holy
Damn.
Who said she's not worthy? Was it you, Mud? Yeah, she's not worthy of the professor's.
If only I could do like a 50s dad voice, I would totally do it.
Didn't it say she was a part of the family earlier?
Yeah.
Before the girls can begin to defend Sarah, Blossom pipes up.
Guys, we have to go. Townsville needs us.
Blossom takes off into the sky. The other girls follow suit, reluctantly. Sarah stares at Drake, hurt, turns and walks away. I'm really chewing this dialogue. Exterior, city of Townsville, day. Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup battle Swampy, which Ian wants to do. It's way more effortful than it should be, when suddenly a laser beam grazes Swampy and almost hits Blossom. Reveal: a giant robot being operated by Mojo, a lab monkey by his side. Sorry, it's just a stupid image to just conjure. Mojo's voice bellows from a megaphone.
Stop the Powerpuff Girls!
Interior. Just in Mojo's lab, a now teenage JoJo co-pilots his father via a control panel monitor. He's holding a Blossom action figure.
That's fucking weird. Sorry, just very weird.
Yeah, it is.
Dad, easy on Blossom, remember? I got this, JoJo.
That sounds so bad.
Weird.
Yeah.
There's a lot of layers to that.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be, but there are. Back on! The girls try to subdue Swampy as few anti-Powerpuff protesters gather below. One throws a Slurpee. Buttercup goes red hot and flies up to the jackass.
I will honestly end you.
The people cower in fear as Mojo blasts at Blossom again.
Guys, a little help?
We're working on it.
Doesn't sound like it. Mojo blasts another laser at Swampy, hitting him in the arm and the building behind him.
I am hungover.
Concrete debris rains down. Blossom catches the falling pieces in both arms, looking to her sister for help. But hungover Bubbles, who has sunglasses, can barely handle Swampy and Buttercup's fighting with protesters. Desperate, Blossom kicks a third piece of debris out of the air, but it ricochets a lamppost, exploding it into fragments. Mojo's robot is riddled with shrapnel as it falls to the ground. In Mojo's
This
lab.
is like Man of Steel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's not something good to rip off. In Mojo's lab, Jojo is speechless. His eyes water.
Dad,
Above the robot. Don't say that again. Above the robot, Blossom sees blood on the inside panel. Blossom and Buttercup. Buttercup?
Buttercup.
Oh my god.
How y'all doing? My name's Buttercup.
Buttercup join
This is
her.
not a great scan.
Blossom begins to hyperventilate, having a full-blown panic attack. Interior newsroom day. A new caster, that's not a type, that is a typo, but I'm saying it right, sits beside a news banner. A Townsville divided.
In the wake of Mojo's death, a once fringe group of anti-Powerpuff Girls activists have gained massive popularity in Townsville. Their goal? To banish the Powerpuff Girls.
I just want to say, I feel like Buttercup definitely executed one of those protesters. Just fist through head.
At this point, they'd probably depict it.
Yeah, it's it's like when Superman smashes that guy through like 7 walls in BVS.
Yup.
He's fine. He's fine.
No, he's not.
He
He's
makes
okay.
He's so good. The news cuts to footage of the mayor holding a press conference surrounded by angry anti-Powerpuff protesters.
So the only question I have is the mayor like 2'3" like he is in the?
I'm
animated
playing him
show,
like he
or-
is.
All right.
Due to the public safety concerns, the Powerpuff Girls have been outlawed from fighting in Townsville.
First of all, that was fantastic.
was
The
good.
protesters cheer wildly as interior Professor Utonium's house TV room day. Bubbles and Buttercup watch on TV under a blanket together.
I'd better go check on Blossom.
Interior Professor Utonium's house Blossom's room day. Buttercup enters Blossom's room.
Bloss?
Bad
Sorry, that
name.
word took me a second to process.
BLOSS?
It's like boss with an L. Loss.
Try to keep a straight face. It's like, oh man. The bed is empty and made. Empty drawers are open. Exterior gray sky day. See a tear-stained Blossom flying as fast as she can through an overcast sky. A suitcase strapped to her back. Exterior Professor Utonium's house. Same. A now furious Buttercup bursts angrily out of the front door and is immediately swarmed by news cameras.
Do you want me to like say the censor?
You can just pronounce it as exactly written.
Bleep all of you and bleep Townsville. The Powerpuff Girls are done.
End of teaser.
That was just a
Jesus.
teaser.
All right, how are we feeling?
They murdered a guy in the teaser.
They did.
How many flashbacks are we in? Is that 4?
I think those 3.
In
That
like
was 3.
3. That's like 1 per page, if not more.
There was 3. There was the 96. Then there was the like.
No, it started with 2003, and then it went to
Right,
96.
right.
And then it went to 2013.
Yeah.
Which also isn't currently. Man, there's so much going on. All right, are we all ready for Act 1?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Not really, but here we go.
Tally ho. Act 1. Exterior house day. Smoke billows from the first floor of a house.
After Blossom ran away to build a new life for herself, Buttercup and Bubbles followed suit.
Did they find her
On
or?
the second floor, a window opens. Adult Buttercup, wearing firefighter gear, leaps out the window with a little boy in her arms. They fly down 20 feet and land gently. We measured it to make sure it's exactly 20 feet.
Enraged by the ignoble end of the PPGs, Buttercup sought anonymity. She moved to a small town in Oregon, shortened her name to B, and joined the fire department.
Why would you willingly move to Oregon?
It's like
You're
it's
not
like
under duress. You can go anywhere else.
it's like The Ring 2 where Naomi Watts just moves to an Oregon town.
I don't know, like why?
Yeah, she named herself Nah instead of Naomi because it's shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I thought you guys used ladders.
If anyone asked, I did.
Exterior Hollywood Boulevard night. Coup. No, I know it's a close up. On a license plate. Bubbles One affixed to a baby blue Corvette. Adult Bibbes, still wearing her signature pigtails, pops the trunk. It's full of Powerpuff Girls merch and a price list. Selfies, $20. T-shirts, $30. Selfie and shirt, $40. Actually, that's not that bad of a deal.
Yeah, that's decent. That's decent prices. Bubbles went to Hollywood, hoping to capitalize on what fame she had left. After 2 stints in rehab and 3 failed reality show pilots,
Fucking-
she had pivoted to direct sales. Jesus
Failed
Christ.
She's literally just BoJack Horseman.
I'm gonna say this.
depressing.
If you think this is bad, the script gets a hell of a lot worse.
Really?
It's just depressing.
Yes. Oh, when this leaked initially, I read the entire thing.
I didn't know that.
It's
A lot.
I only read
man.
bits and pieces.
And it's those bits and pieces were the really bad parts,
Oh,
right?
I read like 3 pages when we decided to do this, and that was it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you stopped at 3. Bubbles announces herself to a pack of rabid wolves. Sorry, passing tourists.
I'm Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls, the real Bubbles, unlike that Bobo knockoff Wonder Woman.
What?
Fake Wonder Woman, who looks really fake, turns and sticks her tongue out fakely at Bubbles as the tourists flakily flock to fake.
She's the
How old are
Westworld
they?
Wonder Woman.
No, really, how old are they?
Yeah.
I've done 2 stints in rehab already at this point, and I was hungover.
Honestly, this script is gonna make me have to go.
Interior college lecture hall day. Blossom sits in a lecture hall. Oh, really? Taking notes.
As for Blossom, she attended an elite women's college in the Northeast, collecting degrees to cocoon herself from the harsh sting of the real world. It was effective. She's collecting degrees like the Invisible
That's
Man.
good. At least it was effective.
Bubbles not so much, huh? Blossom notices a Powerpuff Girls tattoo on the bicep of one of her classmates.
Most of the time.
Super 2021. Now this is now because this is when this would have been made. So now we're finally out of flashback territory.
Thank God.
Interior. Blossom's freaking apartment morning. Blossom joins her adorable boyfriend Clive.
What a shit name.
Clive's a great name. Excuse me.
Clive.
Clive wears a birthday hat. As Blossom enters the kitchen, he slips a happy birthday tiara on. Oh, what a guy.
I just have to say, I'm just picturing Clive Owen right now.
See, when I think of Clive, I think of spices for some reason, but that's chives.
That's Chive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm-
After a decade of school, Blossom got a job at a Boston area biotech firm, which I guess this is one of the places Matt Damon applied to in Good Will Hunting, where she met her boyfriend Clive. This morning, they're celebrating her 25th birthday, which is technically tomorrow. But tomorrow, Blossom has some out-of-state business to attend to.
Ding! So a reminder
Jesus,
text from
dude.
Spirit Airlines pops up on Blossom.
Spirit?
It's time to check in for your
Oh
flight.
God, Spirit.
You
Yeah.
can't afford a good sponsor. They're gonna give you Spirit.
Yeah.
She works at a biotech firm.
Doesn't need an airline first off.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
can fly!
Yeah, that's true.
More
Why,
important.
can't she?
She's only banned from fighting or doing powers in Townsville. You
But,
can
like,
fly half the way there.
If you can fly and you have to choose an airline, you choose Spirit. Like that's still a question mark.
Cringe.
She's expecting to save the plane halfway through.
This is the text that comes up. It's time to check in for your flight to Townsville, departing tomorrow at 8 a.m. She shudders.
I don't want to go to Townsville.
Clive rubs her shoulder, one of them warmly, as he pours her coffee.
After this weekend, you never have to again. Once you sign that document and collect your trust fund, you're free. Besides, you've been so excited to see your sisters.
I don't believe they're trust fund babies.
They're not. They're test tube babies.
Yeah, they are. They're both.
You can be both.
You can be both.
They probably still hate me. They talk all the time. Buttercup even went out to see Bubbles. One woman, Bubbles with a chance of bubbles. I've been a total ghost. What? Did I
Well, that
just read?
sounds okay. No wonder her scripts failed. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, why'd she pick that? by the way?
Oh, babe, you had a messed up childhood that culminated in traumatic event. That culminated in a traumatic event.
And traumatic event.
Don't
In
blame,
and-
don't blame. Yeah, that's the script. is bad.
that's not me. That's
No,
not on
yeah,
me.
don't blame him. That script is bad.
It's like your therapist says. You need to go out and make your own way in the world for the sake of your own mental health.
I hope I don't have a panic attack while I'm there.
That's what Xanax is for.
Hell
Oh my God!
That and recreational use by guys with cool face tats.
Well,
And
no.
if you do freak
Wow.
out, just do that exercise Dr. Pat taught you.
That's in the script? I thought you made that up.
It's right there. It's in print.
Wait, holy shit.
We say a lot of dumb shit, but most of it is in the script. So
Wait, would Xanax work for someone who was created from Chemical X?
Right. Visualize my inner child.
she gazes into the middle distance where her childhood self magically appears, waving to her reassuringly.
Thanks for being amazing, Clive. I love you.
Ding! Another text, this time from Bubbles to both Buttercup and Blossom. It says, "Happy birthday." Actually, you know what? I'll let actual Bubbles take this.
Happy birthday, Eve, my BBs. See you tomorrow.
Blossom, soothed by her conversation with Clive, grins and texts back.
Can't wait to see you guys. Seriously.
After a beat, Buttercup texts,
Me 3.
It's gonna be super fun.
exterior government building to establish day.
Damn it, straight to hell, Gina.
Interior Mayor's Office Day. Jojo, now also in his 20s. Ooh, that means he's a celebrity. Sits in a well-appointed office. A plaque on his desk reads, Jojo Mondle, Mayor of Townsville. Oh, wow. Wow. He reads through a report in front of his secretary, Gina, 50. He has a pet monkey sitting on his desk.
Let's go.
This is just the initial polling data. You've got time to pull ahead.
Unlike our prodigal Powerpuffs, Mojo's son Jojo stayed in Townsville.
Oh, did he?
Indeed, his loyalty and dedication to the city had carried him all the way to public office. He was the youngest person ever elected mayor of Townsville. Unfortunately for him, a second term looks unlikely.
I've delivered on everything I promised, except free Gelato Fridays, and that's only because the perfect scoop turned out to be a front for meth trafficking.
Almost there, pistachio.
Alicia Lawrence has no experience. She's impulsive and reactionary.
She's exciting.
You mean she's not a white man?
Oh, this script is really fucking bad.
Whoa. No.
You know, you hear about reverse... Read it! Read it, you stupid bitch!
Yep, no, you're right.
You know, you hear about reverse discrimination, but until it happens to you, no offense, you totally earned your position. Optics don't hurt, though.
Okay.
There is one thing people love more than virtue signaling, Gina.
Frozen desserts of Italian origin?
Yes, well, no. Security, safety, and I can provide that.
I don't know why this show didn't get picked up. This
I
script
do.
bangs.
It's just fucking dog
This script bangs. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is better than anything on CW.
I think Bubbles wants some of this gelato.
Jojo. All right. We gotta hold it down. Jojo racistly feeds his monkey a treat.
What does that mean?
There was racist intent behind feeding him.
You know what people love more than virtue signaling?
With all due respect, Mr. Mayor, Townsville is a candy-colored bubble of privilege and comfort. Ever since the creature attack stopped, we're one of America's safest cities. I don't think people are voting from a place of fear.
Sorry, I read the line after my line. What about my pet monkey? That was meaningful in the last election.
Post Harambe, nobody cares anymore.
Hip and relevant.
This script takes place in 2021, by the way.
Jake, where's your straight racer? I need to open my throat.
I feel like I'm Senator Armstrong. I need to read through all this. Go ahead and knock off for lunch.
Nano machine, son.
Yes, I'm ready.
One more thing. The Powerpuff Girls are coming to town tomorrow.
The color drains from Jojo's face. He's shaken.
Tomorrow? All three?
Just for the weekend, the Gazette called asking for comment.
Tell Frank I said no comment. That'll be all.
So you didn't give no comment. You verbally said no comment, which is different.
Nice argument, Jojo. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
JoJo's come a long way from being in the Hitler Youth.
That's
Deep cut.
Oh man.
Same energy.
It's the way he fed the monkey. It gave it away.
No.
Gina nods, exits. Gina nods, exits. Good sentence. As Jojo mulls all of this over, his monkey screeches. It gives Jojo an idea. He picks up his cell phone, pulls up a contact, short stack,
Me too,
hesitates
Jojo.
for a moment,
Me fucking too.
I love
then
short
dials.
I need you.
I also need short stack.
He verbally says out loud. Exterior, Townsville
round.
Airport, curb/Uber pickup day.
Oh.
What a sexy fucking byline. Buttercup exits with her duffel. We see Bubbles with her suite of luggage in line for an Uber. Oh, I get it. That's why you said that, because you're fucking... She's accompanied by a middle-aged guy with a camera. She spots Buttercup heading over.
Here she comes. Start filming. Buttercup, happy birthday, bitch.
great.
Nailed it.
I needed that.
That was awesome.
That was good. That was good shit. They hug happily until Buttercup notices the cameraman.
What's with Al Maisels over there? I don't even know who that is.
What a reference.
Does he work for
Hip
Bravo?
and relevant.
No, I'm making my tasteful doc about my comeback/solo career, which starts with capturing our reunion. This is kind of a big D. Oh, and this is my manager, Ace.
You gotta shorten everything.
Hey.
Thank you. By the way,
When
Joker.
you say reunion, to be clear, you mean like our personal reunion because I'm not.
You're not interested in a re-team or a reboot of the Powerpuff Girls, I know. Even though America would go rip shit bonkers for it.
This script,
They
fourth wall
would.
stuff in the script is absolute dog water.
Can I get that line one more time, Joker?
They would.
All right, thank you. I really needed to hear that again.
She just turned into the Merovingian from Matrix
Yeah.
Resurrections.
The choice is an illusion, except it's not.
Never
except
bring
it
that
is.
character up in my presence.
Buttercup affectionately strokes one of Bubbles' pigtails.
You haven't changed at all.
Weird.
Gotta stick to the character Bible.
They smirk, but the looks they exchange are poignant.
Poignant.
Interior. I almost said exterior car, which isn't really. You can't possibly. You're not
on the roof.
Yeah.
Unless
Interior
you're riding
car
on the
day.
roof rack.
Bubbles, Buttercup, and Ace ride in the back of an Uber. They pass the old "Welcome to Townsville" billboard, which now says "Jojo Mondle, Mayor," with a smiling photo of Jojo. Ian smiled in real life.
So Mojo's son is the mayor now.
Remember what a huge crush he had on Blossom? Weird kid.
Thanks.
Hey, you know who we should go see while we're here? Sarah. She was always so great to us.
Dad blew that one. Has he been dating lately? Do you know?
Just rando hookups. You know,
Ew.
science groupies, beaker bunnies, nearsighted hoes mainly.
The phrase "beaker bunnies" is so fucking funny. Jesus.
Buttercup's got it, but I don't got it, so. Got it.
The car turns onto their childhood street.
Shut. I can't believe Blossom is coming. Probably only because Dad made it mandatory for us to access the trusts.
What are you gonna do with all the money? Buy a little cabin, rescue a few schnoodles or doodles.
I'm gonna get you drunk, get you love drunk up my hump.
I'm not a total cliche. I'm gonna have chickens too.
Suddenly, they look out the window, alarmed.
What the fuzzy lumpkins?
We see a mob of people gathered near the Powerpuff Girls' childhood house to hear all those trademark zingers of Bubbles. Some are press, some carry signs that say things like, "No violence in Townsville." A scant few are fans.
Dad alerted the press.
Exterior, Professor Utonium's house day. The sisters get out of their Uber. The small crowd surrounds them, yelling questions. "Are you here to start trouble?" etc.
Is this a welcome wagon or a go-home wagon?
Who cares? We're trending locally.
Are the Powerpuff Girls re-teaming?
Hell no. I'm not caping for Townsville ever again. I'm here to collect a debt, then I'm out.
They didn't have capes. It doesn't matter if you're caping or not.
Throttle down, Boo. Your Chem X is showing. Who is this?
It feels like a burn, but it's not. Reveal a cute little girl standing by the front door.
Hello, I'm Henrietta. I'm a huge fan. Blossom is my favorite, but all of you are feminist icons.
That sounded like the gingerbread man.
Buttons.
Yeah, Joquin's good at that.
Thank you, cutie.
Can I have a hug?
The kid's a bomb.
Bubbles leans down to hug Henrietta. Buttercup notices a large furry caterpillar on Henrietta's shoulder. Arcing up towards Bubbles' ear, she instinctively swats the caterpillar into the bushes. Henrietta bursts into tears in full panic.
That was my pet Gloria!
Buttercup begins to mumble an apology as
Daddy!
Oh no.
camera shutters click as Drake opens the door to greet his daughters. Bubbles hugs him. Ace films.
Girls.
You reread that line right now.
Take that again, Chief.
Do not say it like that.
Girl.
Girls.
Thank you.
Thank you. Got to get the Family Feud
I am
going
not
for that
allowing
one.
the Johnny Sins reading of girls. Buttercup strides past Drake inside the house.
I mean, this character
Interior.
has been an asshole so far. So.
He is kind of a dick.
Interior Professor Utonium's house. Same. As Drake shuts the door behind Buttercup and Bubbles.
Dad, why'd you call the press? Blossom's gonna freak out, and the last thing we need is another crack in the bell jar.
Blossom's been doing fine.
She's emotionally fragile. Coming back here is probably triggering for her. I don't know why that's in quotations. It is.
She's literally just air quoting triggering. It's triggering for her.
Yeah.
Why? Because she's the one who killed Mojo? I mean, moveon.org.
What a great great line.
First of all, fucking roasted. Second, OC, we hear a chair squeak. Oh, I get it off camera. Is Blossom? Is Blossom? Is not Blossom
It's
sitting
Blossom.
at the kitchen table? Awkward. Ace
Oh,
turns
what
to
you
Drake,
say?
extends his hand.
I'm Ace, Virgo Management.
You played a different voice last time you did Ace.
That's fine.
It's okay. Ace seems like a skeevy person anyway.
Yeah, exactly. He shakes his hand as Blossom rises to greet her sisters.
Come here.
Buttercup and Bubbles come in for a long, strong group hug. Drake watches them, pleased but not in a weird way.
Ew.
Stop being pleased, KIRAMIDHEAD. Then he turns to Ace, who has temporarily lowered his camera to observe the reunion.
What? You getting this?
Interior Powerpuff Girls home kitchen table later. The sisters sit in a row on one side of the modern dining table. Drake sits on the other. A gourmet dinner sits before them, probably paid with all the fucking Powerpuff royalties. The room is full of birthday balloons. Ace films.
I can't believe you girls are 25. Wow, the 3Bs back in Townsville. It'll be nice to catch up, huh? That could have been 2 sentences instead of 4.
Blossom is looking at the red phone, displayed in the living room. It's in a glass case, unplugged like a museum piece.
So they can call Batman?
No, it's unplugged.
It's for the X-Men.
They can't call anybody.
She starts downing a glass of red wine.
Yes, and it will be nice to collect the money we earned from the sale of our childhoods. When do we sign?
You loved being a Powerpuff Girl.
It's not like we were given any alternative.
Bloss, would you have chosen PPG no matter what? You were always the first one out the door when that alarm went off.
I'm sure it's deactivated now. T-ville
Why?
is as peaceful as any town USA.
Just as many syllables as Townsville.
By the looks of it, as boring and homogenous too. I counted 3 Panera breads.
Buttercup, you're being a bitch.
Mud pronounced it. It was initially just Panera's.
Actually, I didn't want to bring this up yet, but I have reason to believe that a darkness may be headed to Townsville.
Hobby Lobby.
That's actually funny. One good joke.
Dad, you don't mean like...
Monsters?
I'm afraid I do.
Blossom starts quietly freaking out, subtly hyperventilating. She's having a panic attack.
I think the city may need the Powerpuff Girls again.
Off Blossom, losing consciousness.
Bloss?
What a shit reaction
Bloss.
to fucking your sister losing.
Oh no, don't.
Oh no,
stop.
please. Hey,
No.
can you
Not
try and be
James Bond.
conscious? Do you mind just being conscious for us? Jeez.
Stop.
Interior,
No, don't do
Henrietta's
it.
lair.
Henrietta's lair?
Yeah, she has a lair, I guess. In an apartment, we see Henrietta seated at a child-sized desk. The song Glowworm plays in the back. Which one's that one?
I don't know. It's a song.
Does
No
anybody know
idea.
Glowworm?
No.
I don't.
Absolutely not.
No clue.
I'm just gonna hum the Powerpuff Girls theme and hope that's right.
It was cheap to license, okay?
She repairs the woolly bear caterpillar we saw Buttercup swat away earlier. It's not a caterpillar. It's a robot. Reveal. There are hundreds of such robot pillars crawling all over the room. Henrietta cranks the volume on her record player.
Hey, turn it down. Sorry,
Mister.
Sorry, Mr. Carruthers.
Sorry, Mr. Catheter.
Come from a long line of catheters, mind you, boy. Henrietta pushes one of her woolly bears through a wall vent. Interior apartment directly below night. Mr.
Catheter.
Carruthers, Henrietta's neighbor, 50s, watches UFC. Oh, really? On his couch. The woolly bear emerges from his vent and traverses across the couch cushions before crawling into his ear.
Fuck no.
Mr. Carruthers shakes his head at first, then quickly settles into his new normal, a strange yellow glint in his eyes. Glowworm continues to play faintly as we end of
Act 1's 10 pages.
It's a show. It's not like a movie.
Okay, pause.
We're pausing.
I
How are we
look-
feeling now?
It's still bad. I
Wow.
looked up Glowworm. It's from the 50s, and this worm mind control thing is just Wrath of Khan.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling kind of. They do like the trendy. We gotta abbreviate stuff because we're hip and relevant and talk about things that are totally
T-ville-
relevant, like Harambe and Panera
T-ville
bread.
sounds like it shouldn't be okay to say.
It's not okay to say.
I feel like I've barely been in this.
Bro, you feel like you've barely been in this.
First of all, Dad, you have 2 roles, and how do you feel you're not in this?
I have. My guy's
Well,
dead
I
already.
mean
Yeah, you're
Drake.
dead.
I mean Drake. Drake's barely in this. The narrator was in it longer than I thought.
All right, are we ready for Act 2?
Yes.
Let's do
I'm
this.
beyond ready.
I'm terrible.
Begrudgingly,
beyond
all of us. We're already like depressed, and we're like 10 pages in.
Back up and read the last line.
All right. Act 2. Interior. Powerpuff Girls home. Kitchen floor. Later. Blossoms out cold. Bubbles and Buttercup hover over her.
Bloss, wake up or we'll leak. Fuck, I forgot the song.
Try again.
Bloss, wake up or we'll leak your nudes every.
All right.
That
one
worked.
more chance. Try it. Yeah,
Oh, you got to go do the fappening on the Powerpuff.
Hang on, give me a second here.
If you can't do it, I got you.
Bud's having a breakdown.
All right.
No, I got it. Bloss, wake up or we'll leak your nudes everywhere. Well, that worked once.
Bubbles nods. Congratulations, by the way.
What a
Bubbles
terrible-
nods, remembers, then thinks. Closes her eyes.
Grew up in a small town, and then when the rain would fall down, I would just stare out my window.
Please, not break away.
It's working.
Dreaming of what could be, and if I'd end up happy, I would pray I could break away.
Oh.
This song is
Same.
Bill and Ted.
Too focused on the singing.
Okay, I'm up.
Too late. How are we gonna do this at the same time?
You want to just try it?
All right.
All right,
Count down
hang
to
on.
3.
Sync it in post.
Sync it in-
3, 2, 1.
I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly.
I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky.
The girls are interrupted by the Monster Mash playing
Banger.
downstairs.
It is a graveyard smash.
This counts as Monster-thon.
Yeah, it's in.
Yeah.
Off their confusion, interior Powerpuff Girls home, Drake's lab, night. The sisters find Drake dancing in front of a PowerPoint, eating a Go-Gurt.
A Gogurt?
I can't
Powerpuff
even
Girl
keep
themed
reading.
Go-Gurt.
I want a Go-Gurt.
Bro, I have some Go-Gurts in the fridge. You guys want some?
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna grab you. Joker, you want a
Yes.
Go-Gurt?
No.
All right. So 3 of the 4 of us are gonna have Go-Gurts. I'm gonna email you guys each a Go-Gurt. You can download it that way. He accidentally dripped some of the Go-Gurt on his shirt. I have to clarify.
Sorry, girls. I have a condition where, like,
What the
I see
hell is
someone
that?
faint. I'm trying to do an eating voice.
Oh, I get it.
It's Go-Gurt.
I have a condition where if I see someone faint, I faint, so I had to grab some sugar. Now, would you look at that? Take a seat, please. I made cocoa.
Bubbles happily sits. Buttercup and Blossom take a beat.
Damn.
I do love Coco.
And I love family time.
No!
Why are you so weird?
Rubs his hands every time he says this, I
He
swear.
he does. Drake shuts the door while rubbing his hands with a remote as the girls sit.
Hey, Matt
Don't tell me to
Lauer,
sit on a couch.
remote tour thing is canceled.
How relevant.
In 2021.
Who's been canceled more recently? Hey, Army Hammer, that
Ah.
remote tour thing is canceled.
Ezra Miller, canceled.
Now, you know who's the most recently canceled? JoJo, guys. JoJo.
you're
Thank
right.
you. On the PowerPoint, a graph with various squiggly lines.
Ah, yes.
Okay, I gotta catch my breath after that dumb line reading. As you girls may or may not know, I've been monitoring supernatural evil activity here in Townsville ever since you left. Mostly, it's a lot of dead ends and conspiracies until this morning when I saw this.
Drake pulls up on them bitches. A picture of a missing kitchen posted on Nextdoor.
Kitten.
Blossom squints. Buttercup rolls her eyes.
So cute. I want it in a frame.
Sorry, wrong thread. Bear with me. Ah, here we are.
Yeah, we were bearing with you for a minute. Drake pulls up another Nextdoor thread titled, "Is anyone else's internet fucked?" Beep, beep, with several complaints below.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
My dear Buttercup, it's not the what, but the why. I investigated and the provider's not to blame. There's no explanation for why this cluster of people in a 2-block radius doesn't have working internet, except for a mysterious, unusual concentration of high-frequency technology nearby, suggesting the evidence of a secret, evil laboratory.
Bubbles gasps with excitement.
The reach of the outage suggests some pretty heavy-duty tech, so I didn't want to get too close unmanned, or should I say, undergirled.
No,
You should not ever say that.
you shouldn't.
No one should say that.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, it's Bloss. Where's Bloss?
So you want us to go see if there's an evil lab based on a thread from Nextdoor about spotty internet?
Uh-huh.
And you're sure this evidence isn't something you staged in order to drum up a comeback for us?
Honey, you think I would lie to you?
Yes, you lie all the time.
Remember when you let Colossal Gopher? Oh. I'll start that again. Remember when you let that Colossal Gopher out during sweeps?
We were in a ratings hole.
And we ended up in a literal hole created by a giant gopher who tried to kill us with a tree trunk.
Now that was good TV.
Unlike this show.
Okay, well, I'm going to pass.
Same.
CW to this pilot.
I'm going to pass on this whole pilot.
You're up.
Drake pouts. Bubbles stands up, turns to her sisters.
Guys, how can you turn down an evil recon mission, especially when said Mish would make a perfect storyline for my documentary Bubbles is Back.
Not to be confused with your other film, Bubbles on Her Back.
Oh, that's a zinger.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, we haven't hung out in like a decade. I really miss us. Please.
Buttercup's warmed by this sentiment, but plays it cool.
We do have a day to kill before we get our monies. Oh, I hate that word.
Me too.
Or maybe there will be something for me to beat up.
Totally. Blossom, evil recon Mish.
The sisters look to Blossy Bloss. She looks away, ashamed.
I think I'm just gonna take a nap.
Buttercup rolls her eyes. Bubbles takes a deep breath.
Grew up in a small town.
Forget it, Bubs. Bubs, that's a terrible nickname. Let her have boring phone sex with her pasty boyfriend.
His name's Clive. You know he is pasty.
Like a sheet of paper.
I have to say, I think Drake has been pouting this whole time.
Yeah, he has not stopped pouting.
Girls, don't fight. How about Buttercup goes with Bubbles and Blossom stays with me? We haven't had any QT since you got home. I did not read that perverted, and it still sounds like
I know it stands for quality time, but my brain refuses to accept that it stands for quality time.
Bloss Attack shuts her eyes, takes a deep breath. When she opens them, she sees young Blossom examining chemicals in the big... That's...
They couldn't have written background.
didn't write-
It's stage directions. It doesn't matter.
That's great.
What?
You two can split a Go-Gurt while he talks about himself the whole time and feel even more unseen.
Blossom eyes the Go-Gurt stain on Drake's shirt. Cut to interior Blossom's rental car. Day.
She can fly.
Shut up. Blossom drives. Buttercup's in front. Bubbles in the back with Ace. It sounds like a rap. Examining Drake's stats on an iPad while Ace films.
these are how many downloads he has on Spotify.
Okay, so this potential evil lab Dad found somewhere between Donut Thing and the volcano. Oh, that's interesting.
No, it's not. No one cares.
The Canos owned by the Rowdy Rough Boys, 3 brothers who were a failed spin-off version of us.
Except they all had no powers and they all got Lou Pearlman. Who the fuck is Lou
Lou
Pearlman?
Is it brother of Ron?
No, it's spelled differently.
If the Rowdy Rough Boys have turned evil in hopes of rebooting their franchise and we stop them, then maybe Townsville will want us back.
Boo.
Blossom exhales deeply at the sound of that plot line. Buttercup turns toward Bubbles.
Bubba, let me tell you something. When we got outlawed in Townsville for accidentally killing a madman and then unceremoniously ditched by Blossom, I was pleased.
That's pissed.
You were pissed.
You were pissed.
Oh.
I was pleased.
I was
though.
pissed.
Yeah, Mom was pleased.
I was
Blossom
pleased.
shifts. Oh, God, no. Blossom shifts in her seat, guilty and annoyed at the dig.
But it forced me to reevaluate my life, and I realized how exhausted I was defending myself against misogynist morons and pretending I was straight for the camera. It was fun, but it was about fighting baddies, but it changed.
Yeah, it did.
Do you guys think JoJo would do an interview for my doc?
No.
You know, I don't think he would because of that whole "we killed his dad" thing.
Bloss, maybe you can ask for me? I bet he's still obsessed with you.
He was never obsessed with me.
Yeah, he was. I bet he still is, but in a kinky, angry way.
You're getting all the perverted lines.
Yep. Oh, yeah, Drake, you're just saying them perverted.
Fuck me, this script, man.
It doesn't get better.
It doesn't get better. Does it get worse?
So Lou Pearlman he was a record producer. He formed and funded the Backstreet Boys. He developed NSYNC, and then he apparently ran a Ponzi scheme.
Yep.
And he died in prison.
Good for him.
Good guy.
Wait, so if he died in prison, then the Rowdy Rough Boys are dead in prison.
Yeah.
They don't want to get Lou Pearlman.
Oh, okay.
I can get out of this prison. All you have to do is give me money, and then I'll give people money, and then interior of the volcano day in American. An Americana dive bar, as it were. Buttercup, Blossom, Bubbles, and Ace enter to find the volcano popping. A picture of the Rowdy Rough Boys, Brick, Boomer, and Butch hangs on the wall.
Butch.
Now a super hot bartender.
CW.
Gives Buttercup and Blossom big hugs. Butch gets to Bubbles and frowns, standoffish.
Where's my hug?
Last time I saw you, you broke off our engagement and told me you pawned the ring for drugs.
Was that you?
Buttercup elbows her.
Have a drink with us? We're never here, and we never will be again.
Okay, one shot.
Oh, duels for me, please. Thank you.
Butch leaves to grab them drinks. Buttercup makes eye contact with a hot girl across the bar, Macy.
That better be important that we learn their name now.
Aren't we here to investigate?
I'm here to pick up bi-curious townies. You're here to avoid Drake. Bubbles is here to investigate, but she forgot Butch hates her. Luckily, we're dealing with another hate boner, so alcohol helps.
Hate boners.
It's a good phrase.
Why do you know so much about hate boners?
Life, because I'm a guy.
I'm wondering the same thing right now.
Life is one big hate boner.
Life is one.
At a table, Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles throw their hate boners back their shots.
Remember my 15th birthday at that weird honky tonk?
Wow.
Bubbles peed herself. You threw Carrot Top out a window, and Sarah picked us up at 3 a.m.
Relevant
Never
man.
told Dad.
What a relevant man, Carrot
Yeah,
Top.
what a relevant reference.
I can't believe they used to have sex.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine Drake? I bet he's so
Stop
mechanical.
imagining your dad having sex.
Talking about my
It gets worse. It gets worse.
It does.
And weirdly precise.
No, I don't want to say it.
You don't have a choice.
Remember, they're not blood related.
Stop.
Finish it.
I bet he's generous.
It's even worse than I imagined.
I'm going to kill myself.
Blossom and Buttercup throw napkins / trash at Bubbles.
No, filth, not okay.
All the sisters crack up.
No.
No.
That's the least funny thing.
We're 2 more pages in, and I'm just... Oh, man. By the bar, the sisters kick back another round of shots. Bubbles flirts with Butch, who's softened considerably. Oh, sorry. Butch. Bubbles nods to a door marked, "Do not enter."
What's in there?
It's top secret.
Don't dead open inside.
Like an evil laboratory?
Butch laughs it off. Thank you for laughing it off. Bubbles eyes the room, dying to get in. Other end of bar. Blossy Bloss waits for the drinky drink, watching a Bitmoji from Clivey Clive.
Call me. Love you.
That's his canonical last name now. It's Clive.
What is
Bitmoji.
what is a Bitmoji? I don't know.
It's
It's a
the
little
app.
icon on Snapchat.
Yeah.
We're not
Oh.
far from last names being the word Bitmoji.
I don't
sweet
have
generation.
Snapchat, so
Yeah, that's why you're not Bitmoji. Blossom smiles, puts her phone away, then notices young Blossom on a bar stool beside her, sucking down a Go-Gurt.
Did
with
they
that-
get a sponsor from Go-Gurt?
I want a Go-Gurt really bad. It's working.
Whoa. You're not immediately calling him back? Is that because, dare I say, you're having fun?
Blossom takes in her surroundings, her sisters. She is having fun, as Blossom savors the moment.
Can I buy you a drink? This is still
sound
the,
like
this
you're-
is still the old man, right?
It is the old man.
Yep.
You sound like you're Mr. Catheter with that voice. Young Blossom disappears. Blossom turns to find Henrietta's neighbor, Caruthers. Blossom smiles and tries to leave, but Caruthers steps in front of her, gets in her face.
I said, can I buy you a drink?
you like popsicles?
That is about how forward they are.
Buttercup notices Caruthers stepping up to Blossom. As Blossom clocks the faint yellow glint in his eyes,
What's going on here?
Caruthers turns to Buttercup, then looks back at Blossom.
Aren't you those POWERPUFF girls?
POWERPUFF, no D, like you.
Got him.
Fucking obliterated. How's it feel to be in the fucking dirt? Caruthers grabs Buttercup's arm. Blossom's eyes go wide.
Oh no.
On Bubbles making out with Butch against the wall, trying to inch her way closer to the do not enter room just as Caruthers sails across the room, bursting through the do not enter door. Bubbles peeks her head inside. It's a supplies closet filled with storage and pesticides.
Makes sense why customers aren't allowed in there.
Filled with many storage.
Yeah.
Should just say employees only.
Exterior, the volcano, night. Buttercup, Blossom, and Ace walk out. Butch physically carries out a flailing Bubbles. How does that work?
Stop! I'm an American treasure!
Me too.
Butch leaves. Bubbles hisses at him. Turns to Buttercup.
Dude, not cool.
What? He was a creep, and Blossy was full deer in the
I
headlights.
said Blossy as a joke earlier. It's to fruition now.
Clairvoyant point.
His eyes had a weird glint. I was trying to suss it out.
What's there to suss out? His botched cataract surgery?
Why do you keep coming at me? I get it. I screwed up.
No, Bubbles screwed up, like constantly. You left.
I'm sorry, okay? What more do you want from me?
You sound like my sister apologizing.
That's what it's for. It is.
It's an apology. I'm sorry you're mad at me.
Yeah. I want the old Blossom.
Buttercup
out the
becomes
noodle
emotional. Bubbles nods to Ace to film.
You used to boss us around and have perspective and care. You were our leader, and now you're this weak, closed-off, mopey...
Loser? You know what I think?
No,
That's
it's
Blossom.
Oh, fuck. I was going off. I was heated. I was in character.
Emotional, you know?
You know what I think? I think I'm the only one here that actually grew up, and neither of you can handle it. Because you're still beating people up in bars like you did when we were 15, and Bubbles is wearing knee socks on Hollywood Boulevard. Bubbles, stop filming.
Buttercup charges Bubbles, exactly $3, to try to get them to shut off the camera. Bubbles steps to her, protecting the camera.
Stop whoring out our lives.
You guys bungled the investigation. Your dysfunction is all I have.
As Bubbles and Buttercup circle each other, Blossom notices Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
She notices a Razor scooter charging station across the street. Blossom grabs the iPad from the car, checks Drake's numbers.
Hey guys.
Bubbles' eyes go frosty as she drops into her ice breath mode.
Ice me and you're going in the dumpster.
Guys. I think this is the unusual concentration of high-frequency technology Drake was talking about.
Blossom points to the Razor scooters. Buttercup laughs.
Oh my god, see? Bubs, he's a sad, lonely quack. Let's go.
Buttercup heads to the
Hey.
car. Bubbles sighs, looks to Ace.
Let's get some B-roll, I guess.
Bubbles looks over Ace's shoulder as he films the charging station at the base of an apartment complex. 3 floors up, see a figure watching Bubbles and
Forever.
Ace, Bubbert, from their window. Interior,
Look,
Henrietta.
Ace has not done shit.
Yeah. Interior, Henrietta's lair. Night. Reveal. Henrietta. Oh, no shit. In her lair? Wow. Watching them leave. Her evil lair is directly above the charging station and is the source of the energy that Drake identified. Henrietta turns back inside, surprised to find JoJo! Exclamation point. Sitting in an armchair.
Why are you in the room of a child?
Yeah, here's the thing. This is short stack.
Oh.
In the phone of a child.
That makes
I
it
get
worse.
it.
Yeah,
Oh my
much
God.
worse.
I'm glad that only one of the 7 of us figured that out.
Do you break into the homes of all the little girls you hire to do your evil bidding?
How many little girls does he hire?
All of them.
I'm not liable to answer that question.
Go off script.
I plead the fifth.
JoJo notices a woolly bear on his arm, flicks it off.
Just the ones who've murdered their parents. Less red tape. How's progress?
You know, ups and downs.
JoJo, hopefully not in a weird way, eyes Henrietta, less than thrilled with her response.
The Powerpuff Girls Wow. The Powerpuff Girls collect their trust fund in 12 hours. That's how long you have to put 3 of these little bugs in their brains so I can control their minds, make them throw a school bus of kids into a river.
And save the day, cementing your re-election. I know the playbook, Juge.
That's a racial slur.
No thanks,
That's
bro.
gotta be.
That's how it's pronounced, right?
I know, but
I'm hoping that's like a typo.
No, it looks like.
And
that's
I
legit.
love it, aside of the saving the kids part. But I just sent to my boy Caruthers
boy!
on a mission, and it was no bueno.
Reveal Caruthers. Oh, he's also on the couch, looking beat up.
The mission was to try to get a bug in Blossom's ear, but instead we started a fight with Buttercup, didn't we? Didn't we? I need to do more testing.
You have 12 hours, or I make you eat every single one of these bugs, turn you into the FBI, and you become the youngest person in America to ever be... Sorry, the youngest person to ever be executed in America. Got it?
Henrietta's
Intense.
speechless, but clearly gets the message.
I'm gonna look this up.
What are you looking up?
The
This
youngest
girl
person
killed
ever
her
be
parents.
executed.
I don't think she's scared of Mojo.
Federally or statewise? Because Salem witch trials definitely happened.
I'm working on it.
Oh
Just
man.
keep going. Just keep going.
Henrietta's speechless, just like the rest of us, but clearly gets the message. Jojo heads for the door, tripping on a pair of shoes. He fears he looks stupid. He does, so he calls out angrily behind.
12 hours!
End of Act 2.
Wow.
So is Mojo
Well, this is
Jojo just not a monkey in this?
No, he's not.
Human.
He has a pet monkey.
Lame as fuck.
It's kind of annoying.
To continue to bring down the mood of this depressing ass script, by the way, I looked it up. Not funny. Very much not funny.
Oh, God.
It was a 14-year-old African American boy who was wrongfully executed for the murder of 2 white girls.
Wow.
Jeez.
One of the puppet show things in the new Candyman is about that kid.
Yes, it is.
Interesting.
Act 3.
I don't.
Speaking
All
of
right.
something good, good news. We're
Let's
going
cheer
with the
ourselves
script.
up by
Yeah.
continuing to read
Yeah.
the Powerpuff
I
script.
actually have good news. We're halfway through.
I'm really mad that like the stage directions keep saying like new character, 20s, hot, great lips, great eyes, like it's
Big booty.
It's CW. Like you know it's gonna be there anyway. You don't have to clarify. it in
Butch,
the
who is
script.
now a hot bartender.
They've already talked about my character having sex and I'm their dad.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
I need to meet whoever wrote this script so I can punch them square in the fucking face.
Diablo Cody and Heather Rayner.
Ah, fuck.
Wow,
Diab-
Mud, fucking sexist much. Jeez.
Dude, these hands are rated E for everybody.
The hammer of justice is unisex.
Hammer of Justice.
It's right on the front, actually.
Act
Diablo
3.
Cody.
Act
Good
3, Act
lord.
3. Interior Powerpuff Girls home, Drake's lab day. Bubbles films Drake as they dig deeper into Drake's theory.
Wait, Drake's theory, isn't that the amount of aliens there
Yeah,
are? Basically,
the Drake equation.
I went to school.
I don't see how I could be wrong. The evidence doesn't lie.
Blossom enters, quietly helping herself to coffee.
No, but sometimes people do.
Why would I lie about something like this?
Because you want us to reunite, Dad. You know that appealing to my sense of responsibility with this town in danger thing is the only way to get me on board.
Oh, speaking of dangerous, this crazy dude came for Bloss and Buttercup at the volcano, and he had Scorpio energy. Chaotic. We gotta get this on tape. We got it on tape. Want to see?
We hear a loud bump upstairs. Blossom jumps, concerned.
What was that?
As Bubbles pulls up the footage, Blossom silently exits. Drake watches her leave, turns to Bubbles.
So Drake just has a person kidnapped in his house and tied
Yeah,
up.
allegedly.
I wouldn't put it past him.
What did I do to drive her away?
Just now, or in a macro sense?
Bubbles, you're a pretentious douchebag. There's not a day goes by that I don't regret my greatest failure.
Japan is a tough market to crack.
They did reference the anime.
They
I'm not talking about the brand, I mean the family. I never thought we'd fracture.
Look, we loved being Powerpuff Girls, but sometimes we wanted to be other things too. You know how... Jesus. You know how in Dirty
Keep
Dancing, Baby is like
Hip relevant reference.
big nerd who wants to join the Peace Corps, and then she meets Johnny and becomes a fancy slut? But her dad is like disappointed in her because he thinks she's not a nerd anymore. But the thing is, she's still a nerd. It's just that now she's a nerd and a fancy slut. And it's too non-binary for Jerry Orbach to grasp.
You leave Jerry Orbach alone.
Oh my
What?
god.
You leave them alone.
As we all know, you can't be a slut and a nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it's
the point of
impossible.
this.
No, the second you take off your glasses, you're a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put them on, you're like a 4. No matter who. Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah. Thanks, CW.
That's reverse for me.
That whole paragraph was just a lot.
That was tough to like digest.
I don't think I'm gonna emotionally recover from this day.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some time after this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're like halfway through. There's like another entire thing we've done so far again. Drake ponders his equation, the metaphor with a look of remorse. Interior, Powerpuff Girls home.
I'm also remorseful. She made the dirty dancing metaphor.
Interior, Powerpuff Girls home, hallway / Buttercup's room, day. Blossom heads upstairs where the bumping sound continues from Buttercup's room, then abruptly stops. Sounds suspicious. Yeah, we know exactly what it is, right?
Bumpin' oysters.
Bumpin' oysters. Blossom opens the door and finds Buttercup in bed with Macy. Relevant, Ian. The woman she eyed at the bar. They've just finished.
Yeah. I did.
Oh my
They
god.
just finished.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
It's fine. We're done, right?
I'd say 6 times is enough.
That's just how good I am, baby.
That's a line of dialogue. Oh boy.
These sheets are damp.
Oh, man.
How could
Oh,
CW get away with putting this on basic cable?
They didn't.
They're-
They didn't make it past the pilot.
Yeah, they did not get away with this.
They're adults and like they still in their dad's house. Well, I guess they're curious about how her dad fucks, so whatever.
Yeah.
Bubbles and Drake enter on Blossom's heels.
Guys, no.
It's fine. I'm not remotely ashamed. I'm just getting my life, people.
What does that mean?
I don't know. And tonight, I'm finally going to get access to my trust, and I'm never coming back here to Clownsville again.
What about me?
You should come with me. 3-acre farm and chickens.
U-Haul.
Fuck
What
off.
does that mean?
You all lesbian, bro.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
It's one of the subclasses.
Why are you acting like this? Like being here is torture. I didn't raise you like this.
Exactly. You raised us to be a franchise, not a family. We don't know how to be together without a shot list of suggested dialogue.
But remember how much fun we had when the cameras were off?
When were they off?
See Ace filming from the hallway. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Blossom rolls her eyes.
Every time the stage directions tell me to roll my eyes, I roll my eyes.
When you're a kid, the stakes are supposed to be low. A kid should be worried about losing their lunch money, or being picked last in PE. A kid shouldn't be worried about cat burglars or giant lizards or accidentally farting on TRL.
Carson handled that well.
There was always something scary around the corner. It wasn't normal, and we never had space to process it. You said you created us because you always wanted to be a dad, so why not just make 3 little girls?
Well,
Wait.
kind of weird. And wait,
Yeah, as opposed to now.
I'm so
It's so much weirder.
what?
There's a
Wait,
lot
let
to
me-
unpack.
Let me read that again.
Half of these conversations are very confusing.
Well, that would be kind of weird. And way too close to the original intro for these writers.
Blossom shakes her head, frustrated with Drake's response.
I'm late to acro yoga. It's kind of like flying.
Oh, that sounds fun. Call me.
I'm out of here too.
Right, you should have spent a total of 10 minutes with us and you're already a ghost? Where are you going?
I need to talk to a human being with who understands emotions.
I am a known Homo sapien.
What a good line.
All right, that's the heat.
That is so
that
fucking
line
funny.
is like, oh man, that's
I
good.
am a known Homo sapien.
So it's like one of the only good things.
I'm putting that on a business card.
Exterior, Cerebellum's house, day. A charming bungalow. Blossom rings the doorbell. Cerebellum, now an attractive redhead in her 40s.
Still attractive.
Oh, instead of being an
She
attractive
hasn't lost
redhead,
any of her hotness.
Yeah, she's still equally as hot.
Good to know.
Answers the door.
Blossie, I didn't think you'd actually come.
Hey, Sarah.
Blossom meets Sarah for a hug.
You still wear the same perfume. Britney Spears circus fantasy.
Not relevant.
What does that mean?
Interior
Nailed it.
Cerebellum.
Sorry, when you laugh, it's hard to say
Sequel to
things.
Antebellum.
Yep. Cerebellum's house, same. Blossom and Sarah sit in the cozy den, drink tea, and catch up. Sarah's demeanor is warm. She's an earthly big sister type.
You know, I was hoping to see all of you. Are my other bees just busy?
No, I just really need to talk to someone one-on-one. When we're together, it's like we're suddenly kids again, and it just gets...
Emotional, yeah, I get it. You girls had a gnarly childhood. I used to fight with your dad about how much was expected of you.
You always stood up for us. It's why I reply to your texts and not his.
Drake really does deeply care about you guys. He just didn't want you to hide your light. He thought pushing you was a form of love.
Well, it didn't feel like it, and we were punished for his dream. Have you ever noticed that my dad just got to continue living here in peace as a beloved eccentric after we were drummed out of town?
He lives here, but not in peace. I think he has a lot of regrets about how things went down. He's not a bad guy, Bloss. He can be enraging and oblivious. Trust me, I dated that man for 5 years, but he has a good heart.
It kind of sounds like you still love him.
Sarah blushes and scoffs as the tea. Oh, not me, sister. No way. Sarah gets up to turn it off as Blossom looks at her phone, thinks, then starts typing a text. Interior Powerpuff Girls home kitchen day. Bubbles and Drake sit at the kitchen table, still reviewing footage. They both wear sheet masks and are both flustered.
Okay, maybe everyone's internet works, but they're hallucinating that it doesn't because of something in the water or like...
Aliens.
Wait.
On the footage, Bubbles spots Henrietta at the window.
That's the same little girl we met in front of the house. Coincidence?
Probably.
Yeah. Maybe we should look into her.
She's like 10.
Of course, Drake would want to look into 10-year-old.
Oh my god. So were you, back when many a villain made the mistake of underestimating my girls.
Don't call my girls. Don't say my girls.
Ugh,
I
yeah.
stab my eyes out with chopsticks.
Vomit.
Drake phone buzzes. The Drake phone buzzes. With a text. The Drake phone. It's from Blossom. Very surprised. Drake open Drake phone. Then smile Drake phone.
Your sister texted me. She said, if we're still investigating, to look out for the barfly's yellow eyes.
Look at that. Progress.
Drake smiles, so touched by Blossom's gesture.
Maybe I can come back from this after all.
You know, once I get my money today, we can use part of my cut to go deeper with our investigation. This city needs a Powerpuff Girl. And you know, post-rehab, I've always wanted to go solo. Timberlake solo.
Hit relevant reference again.
Drake looks guilty at the mention of the money.
Right. Oh, there's no money.
Oh, yeah.
I have to rinse. Gotta look fresh for the trust fund meeting.
Bubbles skips out. Drake keeps looking at the Henrietta footage. Her face is stormy, mysterious, possibly evil. Oh, yeah, it's still me. Interior Henrietta's lair. Day. Henrietta, surrounded by empties of monster energy, builds more woolly bears. Jojo bursts in, impatient.
Time's up, Henny.
They're not ready.
I don't care. Show me what you've got. The main event.
Little bottle of Henny pulls out a box and opens the lid, revealing 3 special woolly bears. 1 blue, 1 pink, 1 green.
These are designed specifically to target them and incept their minds blue for blue.
Yeah, I got it.
Jojo snatches the bugs from Henrietta, opens the window, and lets the woolly bears crawl out. Interior Powerpuff Girls home, Bubbles' bathroom, day. An upbeat Bubbles gets ready. Makeup and accessories are scattered all over the vanity. The blue woolly bear appears on her windowsill. Bubbles pulls out a blue beanie that covers her ears and has holes for her pigtail. Oh my god.
That thing got there in record fucking time.
That's insane.
Oh, yeah.
It's like next door. He's just right. Pigtails to emerge.
That's cute. Ski bunny mood.
Wow.
When the woolly bear's confused.
When you confuse the caterpillar with your dialogue, is your script really worth making?
Exterior Powerpuff Girls home, driveway. Same, bro. As Blossom approaches the house, she notices the pink woolly bear crawling up on her arm. She frowns, picks it off, and places it on a leaf. The woolly bear falls off the leaf and into a puddle where it short circuits. Interior Powerpuff Girls home, kitchen, same, Jesus. Buttercuff. Fuck.
Cuff.
It's all the
Dude,
repetition.
can I just say your woolly bear caterpillar, which is like covered in fur, is not waterproof? You gotta hire a better contractor.
This is a
Jojo, 'cause
horrible
Henrietta
villain.
fucking
She's
sucks.
10. Give her a
Henrietta's a
break.
child.
She's only a murderer.
Yeah, hire an adult.
She's also a short stack, apparently.
Stop.
This 10-year-old.
Stop.
She is
Stop.
That's on JoJo, not me.
Buttercup is about to take a sip of black coffee when she sees the green woolly bear coiled around the cup. She yelps, flicks it down the drain, and turns on the garbage disposal. Blah, 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 living room day. Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup sit on the couch across from an attorney, Larry, as Drake... Oh, Joker gets to be Larry. As Drake stands anxiously in the corner. Larry is a typical cheap TV lawyer tape. He organizes papers from a briefcase. Ace films. Everyone sits in silence.
Better call Larry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? Haven't I seen you on a bus bench?
I suppose we're both famous. So, we're looking at about 5 apiece, right, Drake?
Drake watches the girls. Bubbles pulls her beanie up from her ears, hoping she heard correctly. We see the blue woolly bear crawling across the couch, headed for Bubbles' ear canal.
5 million?
No way. 500,000? I mean, that feels low, but
5,000.
I'm sorry. What?
Look, this isn't easy for me to say. I saw how hard you girls worked, how brave you were in all those battles, and I wanted to maximize your earnings, so I made some investments. Okay, I have to say this. I made like a Curly and Mojo joke a minute ago. There's a Three Stooges short where they win all this money in a contest, and they only get like $5 after deductions.
I've seen Bruce Almighty. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He invested in Dogecoin.
The ad said 3,000.
what did you invest in, Dad?
Well, some real estate in 2008, and then fidget spinners.
Aw.
Have you guys
that's
ever
the
heard
most-
of Cronuts?
I want to say fidget spinners is the most relevant reference they've made yet.
No.
Yes,
The housing
absolutely.
market crash in 2008 is way more relevant, especially now.
I meant timeline-wise, fidget spinners happened sooner.
The money's gone, and you knew it. You knew about it. Why did you make us come out here?
I gotta point it out. You flubbed the line, but you didn't. It says you knew it about it. So, you're totally fine on that one.
Okay, this line, I'm going to try not to make this sound bad.
You
yeah,
can't.
do your
No,
best.
no, I need you to make it sound horrible.
No.
Because I miss you, and I love you.
Sounds like you don't know if you love them or not.
So the evil lab thing was a lie?
No, I truly believe disaster is imminent.
You are mentally ill.
Calm down, he has a family.
Yeah, I know. I am that family. This is why I don't call or visit.
She picks up a vase. Jesus Christ, Buttercup. Drake instinctively ducks and cowers.
I'm gonna fucking kill this man.
What?
I'm sorry, Buttercup.
Buttercup hauls off with the vase as if to throw it when a chair crashes through the window. Reveal the Undertaker. Sorry, Bubbles, Hulk level furious, is the one who threw the chair.
What about me?
As she angrily gesticulates, she
Ew.
unwittingly flings off the woolly bear. Gesticulate isn't a bad word.
I know, but
Larry drops the briefcase and runs. The woolly bear heads for Bubbles again, crawling up her leg.
I'm the only one who ever put family and the team first, no matter what. Powerpuffs forever, right? I always believed in you and defended you, and I guess I'm the idiot you always thought I was.
We don't
Ouch.
think that.
I'm out of here. It's relapse time.
do you remember that? Do you remember that scene in the CW pilot where Bubbles goes, "It's relapse in time," and she relapses all over everyone?
Oh my God, no.
Oh, this is after rewind time too, so that's definitely calling.
Ah, yeah. It's rewind
rewind
Oh,
time.
that's hot.
She's going to find some heroin.
I mean, they did have the meth gelato. She would go there first.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh no. Drake tries to stop Bubbles as she heads for the jagged hole where the window used to be. Drake puts his hand on her arm,
Sweetie, it's not my fucking fault the housing market crashed.
and the woolly bear crawls from Bubbles onto Drake and into his ear. Bubbles flies out the window, a blue streak in the sky. Buttercup glares at Drake and flies after her.
You were supposed to protect us, and you never did. Not now, not ever. And because of that, I killed Mojo, and it ruined my life. Wasn't it bad enough that you stole our past from us? Now we don't even have futures? Do you even care?
Drake is silent. He has a strange yellow glint in his eye. He isn't there anymore, but Blossom doesn't notice it.
Cool, got it. Never want to see you again.
She exits as we end Act 3. Jesus.
Jesus.
fuck.
Wow. Oh, man.
Oh.
This is Emmy award-winning dialogue.
If the Emmys were the Razzies, sure.
Bro.
It's relapse time.
I'm gonna get that on a shirt.
Okay, I just saw the top of Act 4, and I'm not prepared for this.
Interior jail. What do you mean you're not ready for jail?
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there. You know what? Let's get there immediately. Are we all ready?
Unfortunately.
Fortunately.
I'm ready as I'm ever going to be. I'm going to be evil in this act, I guess.
Boy. Act Quattro. Interior jail day. A close-up of a man's mouth.
Ugh.
Bubbles Utonium.
On Bubbles in a holding cell. She opens her bloodshot eyes, plastered with sleep. She sits up, looking rough, girl. You gotta get that in work. Reveal Ace beside an officer outside the cell. He gives Bubbles a brief, compassionate wave. Bubbles stumbles toward him as they walk down the hallway. Bubbles vomits. Ace pats her back.
I got great shots of you freeing all those snakes from the zoo.
They were legless lizards, Ace. Not that it matters.
Interior Powerpuff Girls house kitchen day. Blossom finishes her coffee, sets the cup by the sink. Stay in the kitchen to reveal a mangled green woolly bear. The one Buttercup disposal lid earlier. I didn't say that. It said that. Crawl out of the sink. Interior Powerpuff Girls entryway day.
Blossom.
My God, they all start with B. Blossom opens the front door when she hears a phone ring. She stops, looks inside at the red phone. But wasn't it unplugged? Blossom walks over to it as it stops ringing. Confused, Blossom goes upstairs, passing by the green woolly bear, now crawling up the banister. Interior Buttercup's room day. Blossom tiptoes to Buttercup's side of the bed. Macy's asleep. Buttercup's Googling backpacking trips on her phone.
Glad Macy's back.
Did you hear a phone ring?
Yeah, it was the house line. How far do you think $5,000 can get me? Direct flights to Peru.
I know it's stupid, but I can't stop thinking about that creepy guy in the bar. Those yellow eyes.
He was probably just jaundiced. He probably has liver disease. Look, this spidey sense you're feeling right now, it's the part of you that would like to believe that there's evil in town because that means maybe Dad's not a pathological liar. But you know, Occam's razor.
Is that how you spelled that?
Yeah.
John, just stick in your mouth. Bubbles enters in sunglasses. Oh, she's also hungover, I guess. Buttercup covers her nose as the green woolly bear crawls along Buttercup's wall toward her bed.
Yeah, I stink. Thank you for your compassion. I'm going back to LA now. I'll FaceTime you at Christmas if I'm still alive.
Close on. The woolly bear crawling into an ear canal. Oh no, did it finally get Buttercup? Pull back to reveal. Macy springing out of bed, possessed. She grabs the bedside table lamp and smashes it on Buttercup's head. These girls are
Fucking ow!
they're like Superman, aren't they? They're fine. Then turns towards Blossom, flashing her yellow eyes.
Oh my God, yellow eyes.
I know I read it in the script.
Yeah, I get it. Macy throws down the bookcase. Bubbles attacks her, but Macy manages to duck and throw Bubbles smack into a wall. Bubbles tries to shake off the blow as Macy lifts up a bedside table about to smash it over Bubbles' head when Buttercup kicks Macy's legs out from under her. Macy falls, hitting her head on a desk chair and causing the green woolly bear to fly out of her ear.
How?
Beats me. Macy
Physics
groans.
here.
The girls stare at the green woolly bear in awe.
How is she okay? Her neck probably snapped.
First of all, she ain't.
She's okay. She's just in a wheelchair.
I want Amazon to produce this as a special episode of The Boys.
Bro,
Right?
They did shoot this.
Yeah, but I want Amazon to
just
shoot
put
this
it out. Whatever it
as
is.
The Boy.
Yeah,
No,
I promise I won't make fun of it.
I will.
I promise. I pinky
Yeah.
pinky swear.
Yep. Interior, Powerpuff Girls home, Drake's lab, day. You guys don't get it. The script just reads better when you watch it than it does reading. It's actually like a great script. The girls examine the woolly
Yeah, I'm
bear.
sure the acting's great too.
Yeah, exactly. Under
like
a
the
microscope.
prequels.
Blossom dissects it, revealing its wiring and a square metal chip.
Whoa! It's a robot? Magic.
This is an AI chipset. The furry hairs on the outside are actually nanofibers intended to latch onto something. I'm guessing a brain.
How do you know all that?
I have a PhD in biotech. Really? You guys don't know that?
Biotech, duh, nerd alert.
Shh, of course I knew that.
Anyway, I think someone engineered these things for mind control. The guy at the bar, Macy, that's why their eyes had that weird yellow glint. They were possessed. Dad was right. Evil is back in Townsville.
Bubbles is stunned. Buttercup is still a little skeptical.
So someone puts this thing in Macy to get her to what? Attack us? Because that's a bunk plan.
I don't know. This thing looks pretty damaged. Maybe it misfired.
Dad and I were working on a theory. Buttercup, do you remember that girl we met outside the house? Our biggest fan?
The one with the pet caterpillar. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that was shady, and we spotted her in my dock footage outside the Kano, watching us.
I can't believe this. I really thought Drake made it all up. Like that mom who poisoned her kid for Disney tickets. That's real.
That is real.
I didn't know about that.
So crazy. Like, think bigger.
Suddenly, all 3 girls get Google alerts on their phones.
Are you seeing this Google alert?
What the?
Shut up.
Blossom turns on the TV. A breaking news banner from Google reads, Townsville erupts in riots. Chaos. A newscaster reports.
The riot started moments ago, the cause of which are still unknown.
The girls are in shock as they watch news footage of citizens destroying Townsville. Match that footage to interior, mayor's office, continuous. The TV is on. Jojo looks in the mirror, deciding between 2 ties, red or blue. Henrietta, surrounded by her woolly bear creations, opens the window.
Just so I'm clear, now, we're gonna lose your woolly bears onto Townsville, let them crawl into people's brains, then turn their aggro-meter up to 10.
Exactly. We needed a new plan after idiot worms accepted the wrong Utonium.
Then what happens?
I blame the entire thing on Drake. He confesses via Woolly Bear that he's drunk with power, blah, blah, blah. I arrest him, save the day, and Townsville re-elects me, mayor. A fun bonus, Drake rots in prison. Maybe I get to console Blossom.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, they're the same age, so it's not that bad. But still kind of weird.
No fucking shot. This is a line.
Yes, it is.
With that, Jojo picks the red tie. Henrietta, oh, I just read it, sadly watches her woolly bears leave the office out the window en
Oh
masse.
my god.
Hey, so they wrote this assuming that he would still be in office.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Karen, Jared, Eric, Melania, Donald, Rudy Giuliani,
Stop.
I need to point this
No.
out.
That's fucked.
Rudy Giuliani gets a last name. Nobody else.
One. We all know who the other people are.
Nobody else. I don't get it.
I'm looking at the date in the script. It's January 2021. That's like, what? Look, whatever. Interior Utonium house, living room continuous. The girls keep watching TV as the news switches to a press conference. The banner below. Townsville erupts in chaos. Mind controlling the robots. Mayor Mondal speaks.
Whoa. They
Yes.
know it's mind controlling robots.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm so confused.
Why do they know that?
Citizens, under the control of these malicious robots, are being forced to act violently towards each other with no end in sight. We believe that this is the work of an evil mastermind, Professor Drake Utonium.
What?
On TV, news footage of Drake on a rooftop screaming.
Burn Townsville! All must pay!
If you're looking for it, you can see his...
Yellow eyes.
Someone's setting him up.
He needs us. Now.
Off Blossom, overwhelmed and terrified by this cult. I would be overwhelmed with hell right too.
Modern Warfare.
End of Act 4.
Holy fuck.
We took a break, so let's just roll right in. Act 5. Exterior Townsville streets, various day. The Powerpuff Girls drive towards town in the white Puffmobile.
You can fly.
Sprinter van.
They can fly.
They can still fly.
Fun fact:
I see it.
next line of dialogue.
I see it.
Buttercup drives. Blossom is in front. Bubbles in the back, bitch. They pull up to the city center.
The pull up to the city center.
Sorry,
Jake.
the pull up to the city center.
I can't believe they didn't budget in that we can fly.
I'm sorry. You know I can't get on a plane without Xanax.
But you can literally fly. Huh. Let's sidebar this.
I've literally said they can fly about 10 times.
Me
They're
too.
lampshading it. It's annoying.
They get out of the car. We see anarchy in the streets. Cars on fire. Fights break out.
They're all possessed. This is like, oh god. This is like the gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh, it's a
Very hit,
You've
relevant, insane clown posse reference.
I was paid to appear.
We need to get Dad.
The girls keep taking it in. People are fighting, shouting, and destroying property. Fire hydrants have been opened, and there's water all over the streets nearby. Henrietta, still a child, unnoticed by the Powerpuff Girls, strolls through the insanity she's helped create. She spots the girls and picks up her phone, ducking into an alleyway. Interior, alley, day.
Shouldn't that be exterior?
Okay, they're here. You might want to make that arrest.
Cross-cut phone call. Interior mayor's office day. Jojo is on the phone, exhilarated.
All 3 of them, even Blossom.
Yup. You'll get to see them kick and scream as their dad gets hauled off to jail, just like you put on your vision board, which you should never show anyone, by the way. The gold Lambo is cringe.
Shut the fuck up, Jojo.
I'm gonna kill myself. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
fuck me. All right, so Jojo smiles, taking in this moment when his me too. When his pet monkey screeches, Jojo frowns, his mood darkening.
No, it's not enough. I can't squander this opportunity.
What do you want me to do, Jojo?
I want them to know how it feels to watch their father die. New plan.
Fuck me. Interior Townsville City Center. Same, bro. The Powerpuff Girls head for Drake. On their way there, they cannot help but notice the mayhem. Bubbles stops.
Guys, wait. What about all these people? They need us.
Blossom looks around, conflicted. Buttercup keeps moving, then turns when she sees Blossom and Bubbles haven't moved.
Come on. Saving Dad's life I get, but playing superhero again?
You just let him die in a tornado.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Yeah, yes you were, child. Kill them all. Buttercup gestures to the fighting and ruin around them.
These are the same normos that kicked us out of here a decade ago.
That's a slur.
Why would we help them?
I, in my life, have never heard the term normo.
It's normie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
normie. That's what it is. These are like out-of-touch writers. Blossom sighs, conflicted. Bubbles sees her wavering.
Blossom, you were the one who always said we should help people no matter what. Remember? You had the biggest, bravest heart of all three of us. That's why you were the leader.
I was the leader because Dad said so.
That's not true. I was designed to be in charge, but your annoying type A ass claimed that role. And you owned it.
Guys, I know everyone here rejected us for semi-misogynistic reasons.
What?
But
They
Townsville
killed a
is
man.
our home, and it's getting destroyed. We have to save it and Dad. This is our chance to show them that they were wrong about us.
Buttercup looks around, not really understanding the point, taking it in.
Look, I hate this town. I'm 50-50 on Drake, but I've got a hard-on for mayhem that won't go down. I'm in.
Where's Henrietta with the cringe line again, real
I
quick?
think, was it Macy enjoying that hard-on for mayhem that
Yeah,
happened
bro.
earlier 6 times?
You know,
Bubbles smiles,
Had that big old hate boner.
looks to Blossom. She's shaking at the sight of the... Never mind. Go on.
No, I have done too much work in therapy to go there. I'm a grown woman now. I have degrees and a boyfriend and furniture from West Elm. I'm not a Powerpuff Girl.
Blossom starts to have a panic attack, then runs off. Bubbles is about to take off after Blossom.
I'm more of a Quavo fan.
Shut. We have to move on.
But Bloss!
We'll do it for her, okay? It's what she wants, even if she can't say it. She was always our conscience.
And I was just the attention whore.
Yes, you were. Hey, you were amazing.
At being an attention whore. Bubbles nods. Touched. They take off in the other direction.
I'm touched by being an attention whore.
Exterior Townsville, sky overhead. Moments later, possessed Drake is still standing on the rooftop. Bubbles and Buttercup observe from a safe distance.
Okay, so when Macy hit her head, it drove the woolly bear out of her. We need to do something like that, but on a mass scale without, like...
Killing people, right.
Bubbles looks around, her eyes laid on a spa with an advertisement for laser hair removal. Her eyes light up.
Electrolysis!
I know you don't get the en natural thing, but this is not the time.
Bubbles flies to a telephone pole and rips a wire out of the pole, exposing its frayed end.
You're gonna murder people!
You're gonna murder people, yeah. Buttercup smiles, getting it.
Oh, sick. We're gonna fry him to death, right?
Fry him to bitch, let's go!
Yeah, all right. So we can't kill people. Let me grab an electrical pole, which kills people when it touches them, and then touch a bunch of people with it.
No, we're going to lightly shock them, enough to drive the bugs out, but not enough to kill them. Look, they're all standing in water. Help me grab that pole.
They're all standing in water?
They're dead!
Oh my god!
Where did the water come from?
Holy shit!
I've played BioShock. That kills people. Just zap them and hit them with a wrench.
I've played real life that kills people.
This is all just very convenient.
You're saying I can't enjoy my toast in the bathtub? They fly over to a telephone pole and begin to uproot. Oh my god. Interior alleyway. Same, bro.
He's pulling up the pole like in the Smith fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Blossom sits behind a dumpster doing breathing exercises. She closes her eyes and opens them, revealing young Blossom. And I guess you have a dual role from here. Whoa.
Hey, why are you hiding, Bubbles? Wow. Hold on. Hey, why are you hiding? Bubbles and Buttercup need your help. I don't know how to help. I can't do this. I just want a normal life. No one has a normal life. Everybody has a superpower, and everyone has to decide now how they're going to use it. I can't be the hero they want me to be.
So to be the hero you want to be, do it for you, on your terms. Now it's time to take a chance and make a change.
And break away.
Young Blossom disappears. Suddenly, the ground trembles. Interior Townsville City Center, same. Buttercup and Bubbles hold the telephone pole above the crowd.
Just a touch in the water and the shock will spread to everyone's nervous system, killing them all.
The Powerpuff Girls, we're gonna save the day. Electrocutes a whole fucking town.
Oh, guys, don't worry. The first slide of the next page, they lower the pole gingerly, so they'll be fine.
Oh, don't worry.
Only a little bit of electricity, you know.
That's how it works.
Just one jolt of electricity surges through the teeming mass standing in the flooded streets. People are knocked out. Then suddenly,
People are knocked out permanently.
woolly bears are crawling and jumping out of people's ears. Bubbles and Buttercup are stoked, but then...
Real quick, they are crawling and jumping out. They're not broken.
No, they're
No,
perfectly fine.
They're going into the water and short-circuiting afterwards, though, probably. Because that's what happened
These
earlier.
are the worst designed bugs ever.
You're right. I'm not going to tell you it's good writing.
I hate JoJo. Why did you hire this woman?
Hello, Powerpuffs.
Reveal Henrietta on the roof of the building with Drake.
The
The sisters, excuse you, are midair and holding the pole aloft. Okay, you're good.
I have complete and total power over him. Right, Professor Quacktonium?
Nailed it.
I'm nodding. You can't
Nods
see it.
numbingly.
I knew you were a fake fan. Nobody's favorite is Blossom.
Hilarious.
Oh my god!
Roasted.
After we finish recording, we should all say our favorite Powerpuff to see if it's true. Spoiler alert, mine's Buttercup. Look, I don't know what you want with our dad, but please, let's talk this out. Girl to girl?
You're not a girl. You're a boring grown-up who used to be cool. Hang it up and start a book club.
Oh, line.
Fucking put her in the dirt. Jeez. Bubbles lets go of the pole, ready to save Drake. But with the electric current, it's too much for Buttercup. Oh, but it's not enough for the fucking Townsville people staying alive?
They're fine.
Bubbles!
Bubbles sees Buttercup needs her and helps her with the pole before it crashes to the ground, killing several more dozen people. But the sisters are stuck.
We can't drop the pole. It'll kill them all again.
Might wake him up. Let's go for a walk.
Drake obediently walks to the edge of the building and falls off,
Oh, it's
bro.
like BVS.
Bubbles and Buttercup are helpless, holding the pole, screaming, and Act 5.
There's an Act 6.
You guys want a second? You just want to go right into it?
Just go right into it. Let's rip the Band-Aid
almost
off.
done.
Oh
Almost
my
done.
god, this page.
We're barreling towards the... Oh, no. I read what you made you laugh, I'm pretty sure. Act 6, Exterior Townsville Day. Drake plummets toward the ground. Buttercup screams. Bubbles watches in terror as Drake falls.
I'm gonna preface this by no one at the age of 25 should call anybody daddy. Daddy!
I knew it was coming for so long, but, like, it still hits.
Still.
Drake drops faster and faster, 30 feet away from the ground, then 20, then 10, when Blossom cuts through the air and obliterates him in the air.
That's my bitch right there. That's a great line.
It's the best one so far. No, it's not. Interior Mayor's office continuous. Jojo watches from his window, furious.
No, no, no!
Back in the air.
You're putting way too much effort into seeing it.
No, he's going the hardest of all of us. Back in the air, Blossom soaks up her hero moment.
Sorry I'm late, Dad, but I had to make peace with an old...
Drake slaps and scratches at Blossom, still possessed.
Stop! Ow! You're so annoying.
He's literally mind-possessed.
That's funny, though.
Blossom lands in the street with Drake, his fists flying. Blossom punches him in the face. His
a hate
woolly bear
crime.
flies out of his ear. Blossom stomps it as Drake moans on the ground.
That was surprisingly cathartic.
Yeah, you beat the shit out of your dad.
Yeah.
Isn't that everyone's dream?
Townsville City Center. Bubbles is stomping out all of these bitches. All the woolly bears on the street when Blossom lands beside her. Bubbles gives her a huge hug.
Blossie, you saved the day!
My babies! My poor babies!
Blossom and Bubbles turn to find Henrietta crouched in a puddle, mourning her woolly bears. Bubbles tauntingly stomps one out in front of her.
Oops.
Henrietta smiles menacingly, slowly standing up.
Woolly bears, mount up!
It was a clear black night.
Regulators.
The busted woolly bears start to rise up and crawl toward Henrietta as she cackles maniacally when suddenly Henrietta is electrocuted and flies into a building hard and somehow
Dead.
dies this time.
Yes!
Reveal Buttercup with a live wire behind her.
Bud, way too much.
The sisters hover around Henrietta's lifeless body. So this one's lifeless.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
She's 10.
Oh no, did we just kill a kid?
Just killed the kid.
I mean, you killed her.
No, Bubbles, no. Sometimes you have to kill the child within in order to...
I like that Blossom hit her with the, are you speaking French? Who is we? No. This is apparently really bad.
Now it's bad. It wasn't bad 10 seconds ago. Then Henrietta starts coughing. Buttercup's eyes light up.
Not dead.
Oh, okay. They're bailed out this one time. Buttercup and Bubbles high five. Then they hear cheering. They really fucked this up.
Yeah, you electrocuted a little girl.
Along with the rest of the town. They turn to discover a massive crowd cheering for them. Cheering for them?
Hey, real quick.
It's because
I just wanna-
there's only 5 people in town left alive, so they
That's
have
true.
to cheer
That's
them.
true.
It's
I also
all
want-
5 of them.
They're gonna
Also
kill
want
them.
to point out what they did was very illegal because the previous mayor literally
Outlawed superheroing.
outlawed fucking Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, it's like
It was
The
literally
Incredibles.
outlawing the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. It's like The Incredibles. Does it have a statute of limitations?
But I'm just saying, JoJo can throw them in jail.
Yeah.
This also only happened because they came back to town.
Yes. But it was the mayor's fault, I guess.
That's so
Well,
true.
okay. I mean,
All right, let's wrap it
Oh,
up.
man,
We're
oh,
almost
man.
done. 2 pages, 3 pages.
The
4
massive
pages.
crowd cheering for them. Sisters soak it up, feeling like real heroes again. Exterior, one singular exterior. Drake's house day.
in a sweeping reversal of fate, the Powerpuff Girls are beloved again in Townsville.
A super bloom surrounds the Utonium household. Townsville residents swing by, leaving gifts. A huge sign is hung across the front lawn. Thank you, Powerpuff Girls. Interior Drake's home. Blossom's bedroom. Day. On the TV.
The town is pleading for the girls to return permanently, but the sisters have yet to comment.
They really like the shocks to all of their systems. Pen from the TV to Blossom standing by the window. She admires signs outside as she listens / watches a Bitmoji. That's Clive.
Yeah. Look, I get it. It's a cool opportunity. I just love our life together. I don't want to ask you to turn it down, but I hope you do. Sorry. Ugh. Doing this on Bitmoji was a stupid idea.
Wait, is it FaceTime in
Love
this world?
you.
No.
No. Okay, so it's trying to do like, you know how fucking like on iMessage you can do like the face reacts? It's doing that with his Bitmoji.
Gross.
A system that doesn't exist, by the way.
Cringe.
But they want the Snapchat sponsorship.
Sponsor.
It was a stupid idea, like putting Bitmojis in the script.
Yeah.
His name is... This is the second time he's called Clive Bitmoji, by the way.
That's his name.
That is.
Clive Bitmoji.
That's what he is. Blossom sighs, then notices something outside. Exterior, Drake's house. Day. Blossom opens the front door. Someone walks away.
Jojo?
Jojo turns, smiles shyly at Blossom.
Hey.
That's terrifying.
You just walked up to a Skyrim NPC.
Sorry. Hey.
Stop doing it!
I was just leaving you guys a little token of appreciation.
Oh, that's so terrifying. Inside, Buttercup looks out the window, watching them.
Bubba, come here.
Bubbles joins her at the window.
What?
Whoa.
Intercut with Blossom picks up Jojo's gift. It's an action figure of her.
Quite crusty.
The one we saw Jojo. Oh my god.
Boo.
The one we saw Jojo holding, quote, quote, in the teaser.
Oh my god, do I really have to read this?
Yes, you do.
Wow. Where'd you get this?
Oh my god!
I actually bought it behind my dad's back when I was a kid. I had to hide it under the bed, like porn. Not because I did anything creepy with it, just because he hated you.
Oh my god, this is me and Buttercup. Oh my god, this is brutal.
No, yeah, I got that. I remember. I'm still so sorry, Jojo.
It was an accident. Speaking of, I'm sorry about falsely accusing your dad of mass terrorism.
That you caused yourself?
Yeah, real egg on your face, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I guess we're even. Not really. I mean, we're not even. Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't realize it was going to say that. Okay, I'll start over. Well, I guess we're even. I mean, we're not even. Nowhere close. I just mean, don't worry.
Is she flirting, girl?
You think you guys are gonna stay?
I don't know. We have to talk it out.
Well, I hope you do.
Jojo starts to walk away.
Jojo, why don't you hate me?
It's not for lack of trying. Good night.
Blossom watches Jojo go-go, Oddly drone to him.
Classic hate boner.
Interior Utonium house, dining room night. First of all, Ian, I'm glad I appreciate you just kept through with the terrifying voice during the flirtatious scene. Making it so much worse. The sisters talk over each other at dinner, telling Drake a story. Their energy is magnetic and warm, like old times.
So, Dad, then I come up behind her and zap her, and she flies 20 feet into a wall and just splatters into chunks. And then I went up to her and I was like, I want you in 2 pieces. And, just...
And then she starts freaking out like, we totally killed a kid.
Yeah, just one.
That's so funny.
All of them crack up. Drake slaps his knee. What a knee slapper.
What a knee slapper murdering children.
Look at the line.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Good thing they caught her. You know she murdered her parents.
Really?
Holy
Caught her?
fuck.
Good
Yeah,
goss.
Jojo mentioned that earlier.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say God.
No,
goss.
caught her?
Oh, I think that's gossip. Okay.
Oh, good goss. Jeez.
So, have you girls thought about whether or not you want to stay in Townsville?
The girls look at each other, quiet. Blossom's about to speak when Drake cuts her off.
Before you answer, I just want to say, I know you are individuals with full lives and aspirations, boyfriends and roots you've put down, and solo careers. So if picking up your old mantle doesn't feel like your life anymore, I want you to honor that.
The girls are shocked by Drake's uncharacteristic clarity. It's not like he just died or anything.
We sure we got that bug out?
For your information, I saw Sarah today and she gave me some very good advice.
You know she still has a crush on you, right?
How? He's a jackass.
Blossom explains.
It's really more of a hate boner.
Now you've got it.
The phrase hate boner has been in here more times than any other word.
Not for lack of trying, I guess, Knight.
Good night.
We'll discuss Sarah later. For now, you girls need to decide what you want to do. If you need me, I'll be in my lab. Puts on sunglasses like in CSI.
Drake leaves. A sick-ass beat.
Okay, moment of truth. We in or we out?
They share nervous glances. Blossom, the most conflicted.
Grew up in a small town, and when the rain would fall down, I would stare out my window.
Buttercup smiles, joining in, Mud.
Dreaming of what could
Could
be.
be. And
And
if I'd end up happy,
I would pray I could break away.
They both stop singing and look to Blossom. Is she in or not? Blossom looks pained, shakes her head. Buttercup and Bubbles share a disappointed nod. A silent beat. Then
You better belt.
And, shit. I'll spread my wings and I'll learn how to fly. I'll do what it takes till I touch the sky.
It was a fake
What a
out.
slut?
Buttercup and Bubbles are thrilled, calling each other slut. They join in, singing in each other's faces. Visceral. A complete return to childhood, and one more time.
I'll make a wish,
I'll
take
take
a
a
chance,
make
make
a
a change,
and
and break
break
away.
Woo! All right, only I clapped for that one. Interior Powerpuff Girls home. Drake's lab continuous. Drake hears the girls singing upstairs and smiles. He peers into a microscope, examining a defunct woolly bear robot. But he's doing more than just examining it. He's repairing it.
What?
The bot wriggles back to life, and Drake smiles. He walks to a cabinet, revealing a hidden door. He opens it, walks inside. Drake's secret lab. Lights flicker on as Drake places the bot in a glass cage, surrounded by other mysterious experiments and specimens. As he exits the lab, he looks at a picture on his wall. a black and white photo of himself with Bubbles, Buttercup, and Blossom as babies. He looks at his girls, guilt-ridden.
What?
Interior Utonium House, night. Close on, the 2000s action figure of Blossom as the girls continue to scream, sing, and dance in the BG Match 2. Interior, Mayor's office, night. A camera feed that Jojo... Oh, I read the twist. Don't read the twist yet, Ian. A camera feed that Jojo watches the action figure has a secret camera inside, a scowl on his face. His pet monkey watches the feed behind him eating a banana.
I'll find another way to win the re-election. We took them out once. We can do it again. Right, Dad?
The monkey jumps up and down, screeching with fervor as we cut to black. The end.
I don't know why this wasn't picked up. This script's smacking.
This script blows.
This is weapons grade.
This is better than probably anything on the CW, and I'd like to see it get picked up.
Listen, the only thing that the CW is running right now
There's
still
nothing
is like
on the CW anymore.
the last season of Riverdale.
And the last season of The Flash.
This is definitely better than Riverdale, right?
From what I've seen of Riverdale, this shit slaps. This is gourmet compared to the fucking McDonald's.
I have a different take. I think this is about as well as Riverdale.
Buttercup killed that child.
Yeah.
We're glossing
Shut up,
over that.
slut. You have a hate boner for the script.
The dialogue is as cringe as Riverdale, but I still
Yeah.
think Riverdale as a concept is worse because I stopped watching, and when I see scenes on TikTok, I'm like, how did we get to like someone having powers? Like, how did we get here?
Oh yeah, the WandaVision scene.
So Riverdale for me, my girlfriend genuinely likes it because she likes like tween dramas and stuff, and I hate watch it. So I've seen like literally all of it.
So you could say you have a hate boner for
I have
Riverdale.
a strong hate boner for Riverdale.
What? Come on. We just read it 700 more times. What's one more time?
I think the reason this script got passed on is because the studio executives are a bunch of normos. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I can think of.
No, I think it's because it's painfully fucking bad and not worth any money.
I think it's because they have a bunch of 25-year-olds talking about their dad's sex life.
I don't know if it's still going to happen, but like about a month ago, before the fucking all the cancellation shit came out, it was revealed that we're gonna get another Powerpuff Girls
With
reboot.
Tartakovsky working on it, right?
No,
Yep. Sorry, no, he didn't make
McCracken,
it.
Craig McCracken.
That's
Yeah.
who it is. Sorry, I got Professor Utonium and Samurai Jack mixed up.
Yeah,
It's really easy. They look the same.
Samurai Drake.
and you know what? That I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Because that's
it's
good.
That and Foster's Home.
Yeah.
Imaginary Friends were the two
Yeah.
things there.
I don't know if it's still going to happen because I'm hopefully contracts are signed for at least something to come out of it. But like, this is shit. It's funny.
It's definitely funny to read and make fun of, but if you put this on a screen and ask me to like actually critique it, I'd be like, holy shit, why did you make me watch this?
Yeah, you could also kind of tell that the writers
Don't get it?
they knew the source material. They just didn't know why the source material.
They either don't get it or they tanked it on purpose.
But there are shockingly accurate things.
There are characters named Mojo and JoJo.
That's not accurate.
Just
That's
like,
not accurate.
Yeah.
The Volcano and the Rowdy Rough Boys, not accurate. Them being 25,
No, the Rowdy Rough Boys were in the show.
The fact that Professor Utonium had a picture of them as babies is not accurate because they came out like elementary school kids.
As 5-year-olds.
Yeah, they were like 5 or 6. They were never babies.
I think somebody said that like in the show Powerpuff Girls like existed and was like a marketing ploy, and like there was gonna be a subplot about how Buttercup was pissed that she's white in the show.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
I didn't hear about
god.
that.
Allegedly.
She was black in real life.
Yeah.
It's in this script that there was a cartoon.
There is a cartoon, but I didn't
Yeah.
get that at all. That
No,
was
yeah,
crazy.
I remember hearing something about that. And then I think this is wild, but I'm pretty sure Ace was one of what's his fucking name? The green-skinned kids from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, the fucking not the Amiibo Boys.
Oh.
No. Yeah, because the reason I know that is because canonically Powerpuff Girls the show and Gorillaz the band are in the same universe. They reference each other a lot.
Yeah, they are.
I remember when this script came out, I pitched something to my friend. I was like, there's going to be a subplot where the Gorillaz band shows up in one season and like it's bad.
Imagine your band having a fictional universe.
Gang Green Gang.
Yeah,
what it
that
is.
guy.
Yeah, that's
was.
what they were called.
I knew I recognized the name Ace. So This has been the CW Powerpuff Girls pilot. We would like to thank, once again, our guests, Random Ramblings and KIRAMIDHEAD for stopping by.
Thank you.
I'm very happy that we were part of this very cringy reading. Right? I'm going to need Blossom's therapist's number.
Yeah.
I'm going to need Blossom's number, unrelated.
This pilot is such a slut.
Yeah. That's my bitch.
Oh, come
Oh
on,
my
KIRAMIDHEAD,
God.
don't be cringe.
Mad cringe, bro.
Girls.
I think my main problem is that the Powerpuff Girls, like, they're
don't
they're
fight
so
anything.
fucking depressed.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
God
a sad
forbid,
show.
God forbid anyone be happy, right?
I don't know. Buttercup seems to have it all figured out.
They don't do anything, too.
It's a parody of a parody, and it feels like it.
Yeah.
I really resent like the laziness at the beginning where they flash back, then flash back again, then flash forward, but not all the way forward, then flash forward one more time, then go to modern day.
And that's in the first 7 pages.
7 pages. They
That's
got, like,
the cold open.
5 fucking Inception flashbacks. And on top of that, not only are we watching it happen, but there's also narration telling us that it's happening at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
I
my
liked
God.
my narrator
Show and
voice.
tell, guys.
Show and tell simultaneously.
I just don't think it works as a whole. Like,
No.
taking this concept that was like a really fun, nice kids show and then making it weird, depressed, haha, slut Riverdale-esque, like, it just doesn't fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they realize that doesn't work either,
I
because
feel
Riverdale
like-
makes so much.
You know what it is?
fucking
I bet
money.
you CW writers have like a list of like the oochie ouchie words they can say that are okay on TV. So sluts on there, bitches on there, you
Yeah.
know, whatever else. Hard
Pissed.
boner, hate boners on there.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of those okay words.
I'm pretty sure they said jackass at some point.
Much like woolly caterpillars, my brain cells are fried.
Thank you guys so much for doing something that we've never done before. Which
And
is,
never will again.
And,
No.
well, just wait till the CW makes something like this again.
Are we going to read the script of every episode?
Every
Let's go.
canceled adaptation.
I don't have Batgirl yet. I don't think that's ever getting out.
KIRAMIDHEAD, you can find him over on Screenplay Archaeology on his own channel. I think it's just called KIRAMIDHEAD, I believe.
Yeah, it's been called that for like 13 years now.
We have Random Ramblings over here with Christina and Molly. Thanks again, because you guys haven't really, done anything like this before. So thank you so much for being idiots with us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
It's good to chat with you again. Also, Molly, it's very nice to meet you, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of meet,
Yeah.
not kind of nice.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it was nice to meet everybody.
This has been the Powerpuff Girls canceled CW pilot.
Yes, it
For a
has.
good reason.
All right. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.